movies
Okay.
are filmed in.
That annoys me greatly. Mostly because it's not an even number. And it's a fucking
And it
decimal.
goes to like 4 decimal places.
Close to 2. Still okay. I've chosen not to change the FPS.
Anyways, I'm putting to that Andromeda. I have paused it. Andromeda. I actually have to open Twitch because I want to see what the fuck he wants. He's throwing at us. He's gonna kill us, and then
She's not gonna kill her. Alice, I'm gonna kill her. Smile.
I can't believe Alex is gonna kill Andromeda.
I'm gonna kill everyone.
Okay.
Wow, for
Okay.
for a character going through a semi-pacifist arc, this is very violent.
Exactly.
The character is pacifist. The player is not.
I see.
The player just likes imposing stupid challenges on themselves because apparently have now become a challenge runner for Dungeons and Dragons.
All right, shall we get in?
Yeah.
All right. So we will start off as all of you are preparing for the last leg to get into the Bright Forest. We ended last session with you cresting a hill and seeing the tree line of the Bright Forest for, I'm sure, all of you the first time. And its majestic, seemingly multicolored horizon.
I can't believe the forest is gay.
Okay, so in my notes, the forest is gay. It has a multicolored horizon.
This is why you keep me around, because I make stupid jokes. Well, it's one of the many reasons you keep me around.
I mean, another reason is that you're hilarious and pretty cute. Nodders. Let's go.
Anyway,
Pause.
D&D.
Anyway, D&D.
D&D.
Go ahead. DM. You're the DM. Continue
Anyway,
DM.
as you all gaze over the forest, Caroline, a raven comes and lands on your shoulder, with a small note attached to its leg.
She's gonna take a look at the note and see what's. She's gonna take a look at the note, gonna do a bit of a sigh, and gonna go. Well, this is rather unfortunate. Well, it seems like we're going to part ways for a little bit, so have fun in your forest. And she's just gonna turn around and walk off. Not elaborating further.
Oh, okay.
Does she? I mean, well, my bad.
Go ahead.
So, isn't this the same way that your paladin left?
No, at least Caroline said something this time because the paladin just left without saying anything.
Unlike the paladin, I didn't. Unlike the paladin, I have a more reasonable thing to do than walk through a forest like this. And besides, something has caught my attention. After all, I'm not the. I am a very busy person after all.
Can't tell. This is a joke. I can't tell if I'm talking to Caroline or I'm talking to Strahd.
Caroline is Strahd. That's been the whole ploy this whole time. Anyway.
That's in the whole thing. This is Strahd's escape.
I mean, hey.
He actually escaped Barovia. It's over. Anyway.
I mean, hey.
Actually, he's the Dark Lord that escaped. To bring that down. Anyways,
We can
But
deal
yeah.
with the consequences of someone escaping and a potential another time, another world.
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, and Caroline is just gonna go. But do not worry, I will keep in touch if needed. Though I
Could you-
think
Could you at least give the sending? Could you at least give the sending stone to the that leads to the king to us at first?
yes,
And
and she'll
also
take
the one
she'll
also the other one I gave you.
yeah, she'll take him out and she'll hand the sending stone for the king to Ami and the other one to Rivius.
Okay.
And well, I am not sure exactly when I am going to be back, but don't worry, I will be on my best behavior.
No, you won't.
I only
Best
know you
behavior
for
of
maybe half
Caroline.
a day, and I do not believe you.
That is very.
Just don't get in trouble with the Imperium. Is all I ask, really.
I-
I do. Just don't get arrested. Is all I ask, honestly.
Please don't get yourself killed. As annoying as you are, your stealth is unmatched.
I feel very humbled by such a lovely compliment, but
Don't push it.
that. I will ride off the high of this for as long as I can. But that is the first step the Imperials will have to do is find me first.
But good travels, Caroline. Well,
You as well. Hopefully we can
Well,
run.
you'll always be an acting away, mostly because two of us have sending.
Through.
yeah. Oh, if we do need you back, we can probably cast ending.
I mean, if you want someone assassinated, that would be the preferable task. But yes, if you need a scout work, I can do my best. If I'm in the area, obviously I can't. Unfortunately, I do not have the capability of instant travel like Ami here. But
Well,
I,
if I have two uses, I could always come and get you.
my duties unfortunately involve a degree and modicum of discretion, and while a simple teleport in out might be very quick, I would prefer to keep it on the down low, so to speak, if that makes sense.
Well,
Fair enough.
I would
Besides,
say call us if you need us, but well, can't. So
I will find a way to find you. Don't worry, I have my ways.
Of course you do.
I'm sure you do.
She'll go.
A mercenary's word is their life.
I mean, there's a lot of things that my life is, but yes. And she'll give kind of a curt bow and go, well, I wish you luck. Don't die. I would be very disappointed.
Well, I'm Faye, and he's of Faye ancestry, so she is pointing towards Elwyn. So I'd say we have a decent chance of not dying.
Besides,
Well,
I always prepare healing spells, so you know.
overconfidence can be one's undoing, so do keep that in mind. It just takes Lady Luck to decide that today is not your day.
Yeah, Lady Luck has been on our side for most of the
Yeah.
time, so
Yes, enjoy it. Let us hope that it continues on for the rest of our adventures and possibly our lives, even. But,
Well, my life is already going to be very long, so that's a lot of time for Lady Luck to pick her side.
Indeed. Well, again, I am
Regardless.
sure we'll.
Regardless,
I'm sure
you
we'll.
should probably be on your way.
Of
Yeah,
course, my duty is rather time sensitive. I, I will see you in the future then.
Well,
And
stay around, and she will offer a quick singular wave of her left hand.
Yep.
With an exaggerated motion.
yep, Caroline will kind of give a bit of a curt wave back as she heads off.
yeah. Goodbyes all around.
And Caroline wanders off. The fate of her and her taco stand, for now, unknown.
Yes.
Why is it? I don't think.
Oh,
it's proper.
and her 44,000 gold. That too.
Yep.
Inca, unfortunately, her 44,000 gold is gone into the wind. Not that she will use it and was using it anyway. But you know,
Unfortunately.
Alright.
who knows? She might have invested it in her taco stand. Anyways,
Goddamn
Well,
right.
if she had, her pockets would have been lighter, but they weren't.
you never know. Anyways, we should probably go in before the Imperium meets us there.
That's what you say.
You never frisked her. You don't know.
And why would I?
Exactly my point.
But that doesn't mean those
Anyway.
those pockets of yours aren't fucking loud.
She's very
You
quiet.
never
Anyway.
asked.
Yeah, you never asked her.
Okay, and I can still make some assumptions. This isn't Strahd.
I know. I 100% know. But anyway.
Anyways,
Alright. So, as Caroline departs, and now back down to 3, the 3 of you continue
no,
on
we're
towards.
4. We have Gale with us. Thank you very much.
Oh yes, you
True.
have Gale, so you've gone from a team of 5 back down to a team of 4.
Action economy once again in absolute shambles.
I mean, it's not that bad though.
Player action economy in shambles.
Ah, right. Yeah, fair enough.
As you continue along towards the Bright Forest, could you all please give me perception checks?
Oh, good. Think date. Cool. Poggers. Let's go.
Do-do-do-do-do. I say yes.
I mean, I'm gonna guidance distance. Then.
Alright, and your guidance?
21.
Plus
All
9
right,
plus
so
10. 21?
all of you,
Go ahead.
Sorry, old jokes.
all of you get the ability to see this as you continue walking down the road. Coming into view in the distance, you see what seems to be
Continues.
a few carts that are a bit disarrayed.
Anything immediately visible about the area?
No, all you see is the carts from your current distance. As you get closer, you find that several of the carts have been destroyed, broken, shattered, and there are several bodies littering the ground.
What kind of
All
bodies
of them Imperial soldiers.
and the
Does
few bodies.
does 18 passive investigation reveal anything else?
Yes. Every single one of these Imperials appears to have been felled by... One moment, let me double check.
I feel like this would be more of a medicine. Or something like
All of these Imperials appear to have been felled by a glaive,
Glaive.
some sort of long bladed weapon.
Glaive. It's rather
Oh.
interesting.
Oh, I see that the Imperium has met an unfortunate fate here.
Well, fortunate. Fortunate to not see those.
We should be careful though, because this was either territorial protection or
attacked by the fit or attacked by the
or they
Fed that
really do
live
not
here.
like the Empire.
I don't blame them for I wouldn't blame them for a second. The Empire does persecute anyone who lives longer than the average human.
Indeed, I don't think we should be on the receiving end of this person's anyway.
Oh, go ahead, Tyson.
No, I was gonna ask, is there like, other than that, there's nothing left of the carts, right?
The carts have all been destroyed. There's still some basic supplies in them, but anything worth any value appears to have either been taken or destroyed.
Okay.
Does
But what you can do is, Tyson, you specifically, you can give me a survival check.
Look at that, the ranger be able to do ranger things. Pongers.
Wow, he gets to do ranger things. Let's go.
Oh, and is this related to the terrain? Specifically?
Yes, this is
Uh,
related to the terrain specifically.
That's advantage.
That's
advantage.
no, it's expertise.
Yeah, that's expertise.
So
Okay, so then that's a 20.
that's a
All right.
yeah, it's a 23.
No, isn't it a? Oh yeah.
No, it's expertise. It's expertise.
It's double proficiency, right? Or am
Yes.
I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
expertise.
proficiency
Yeah,
doubled.
Okay, so yeah, that's 22, I think, right? Or
23.
no, you're right. Never mind. It just went up to +4.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Tyson, as you look around the area, you notice coming from one of the carts there seems to be drag marks going deeper into that go into the forest itself.
When you do they look like human marks? Like
They
like
they very much do. Looks like specifically feet being dragged on the ground, kicking in resistance.
I relay that information to the party. This sounds like some poor bugger meets his fate down the road there.
Well,
Wow.
let's continue to
Okay.
investigate then.
That would be the smartest thing to do, even if not the safest.
I mean, someone has to be here, considering they managed to fell the Imperium. And it doesn't
I'm
seem
just
to
curious.
be the wildlife
I'm
because
just curious
it
of
was
who's
by a
using the
glaive.
glaive.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen anyone use a glaive. Actually, most people like their swords or their warhammers or their bows. Honestly, although Caroline did prefer rapiers.
And then if I had a weapon of choice, it would also be rapier. Although I'm not very proficient in the way of melee attacks.
You can have
Physical
someone
weaponry.
teach you probably if you have the time.
And just more so that I do. It is more so that I am not as dexterous as something like that would like.
And fair enough.
All right, so you all continue to follow the trail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so you all continue to follow the trail, following the drag marks into the forest itself, and almost.
Oh, hold on. I got to turn on music. Give me a minute.
Oh yes, we have no music.
I'm going to use Kobu travel music because I feel like it today.
All right.
Continue, Em, while I find this.
All right, as you all enter into the actual forest itself, it seems as though everything grows dimmer as you initially enter the forest. The sun still shines above, as you can see it, but the forest does feel like it closes in around you slightly.
The forest seems to close around the party.
As you go in deeper, the shifting canopy of the forest closes in, and the sun pierces through less. And as you get deeper, it starts to get brighter. The trees still close around you, and the canopy still blocks out the sun, but as you walk deeper into the forest, you start to see throughout your vision spots starting to light up and glow. Fungus, moss, even the flowers themselves seem to start glowing in brilliant colors.
Is there a map for this, Dan?
There is a bit of a map for this. Here you go.
Oh, wow.
Well, I suppose
Well,
we.
this-
Well, I suppose we found the reason why it is called. It is yet named the Bright Forest.
Yeah, because the bioluminescence here is so...
Oh, bright.
Yeah.
Just make sure not to eat anything.
Why would I eat anything?
Why? That's a good reminder.
Just a word of warning. Just
Alright, let's continue on, my friends.
As you continue through, continuing to follow the drag marks, you start to hear sounds throughout the forest, getting louder as you enter deeper. And as you get deeper into the forest, you start hearing what sounds like laughing, and following that laughter, you look up into the trees, and the trees, the branches and leaves are shifting and moving with bright lights. As give me a nature check.
All of us?
Yes, all of you.
Okay. I will guidance the
Rip.
rangers. You have a D4, Tyson.
A
And
D4.
expertise. And
Yep.
expertise.
So 20 plus 8. That's 19 plus 8.
okay. So 29. With like, is this considered a forest thing or?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, this would be considered forest.
Okay.
It's your favorite.
It's a
terrain.
wacky forest, but still a forest.
Okay, I was making sure.
Yeah, you good?
All right, so Elwyn, as you look at these creatures flying to the trees, they're all different sizes, but all of them are fae. They are fairies, pixies, sprites, all flying around in large columns, going in various different directions. Some of them seem to be carrying small items in their hands as they zip about through the tree lines.
Do any of them have glaives?
No,
Waves are.
most of them seem to not actually
Glaive-
be. Most of them seem to not have any kind of weapon at all.
Also, glaives are a heavy weapon, so
Yeah, I don't think they.
smaller tiny creatures always have disadvantage when using.
Yeah, I can't pick up a glaive unfortunately because I'm super small.
It's a compact glaive.
Perfectly.
No, at that point, it's just a mithril glaive. At that point, it loses the heavy property.
Exactly.
Well, files would.
just the fucking you see you see a pixie fly past and it's got a fucking glaive on its back and it's just like, how the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm just making sure.
It's a
No,
it's a
none of the most of them seem to actually not even have any kind of weapon at all.
What objects are in their hands then?
Various things from small flowers to what looks like pieces of cloth. Some of them are carrying some paper. Nothing overly special, but it seems very busy.
Oh, I see that we found that we found some of the locals here.
We should do our best not to disturb them. They are going about their business, and we should go about ours.
Yeah, we should continue on to see where these drag marks are heading to.
But do feel free to take notes, Isidore and Gale.
Isidore is currently just staring up into the sky, absolutely stunned. Actually, hold on, I need to. There we go, because she's with you.
Yes.
Gale is in fact accompanying you. And Gale is just looking around stunned. She splits off every once in a while just to take some notes on a mushroom before returning to the rest of the group.
Oh yeah, DM, we shall continue at making our way through.
As you do continue along, eventually you find the end of these drag marks, and you come across a small campfire with a modest tent. And then from there, I will allow Can. You may introduce your character
all right. So
and how she arrives and how she meets the party.
okay. So probably a bit of a small fire set up as messing with a cooking pot, kind of stirring something. Sitting is a large, rather muscular built, pale woman with long autumn red hair that
Okay, okay, go ahead.
most of it kind of being braided up into a single braid, but rest of it allowing to flow. Wearing kind of I shouldn't say minimalist, but very like light clothing, covered in varying sorts of what appear to be tribalistic tattoos. Two of them that stand out the most on her, that seem to have the more notable, seem the most notable other than random markings, are one of what appears to be a white stag, kind of almost seemingly looking up towards something. The other being a set of, on her shoulder, kind of almost a half sleeve of black dragon scales. And she currently seems to be not so much paying attention, but just focusing on stirring what's in her pot. She doesn't really seem to notice you.
Do we have to get closer to see what's in the pot? I'm guessing.
Well, I mean, you can smell it. It smells like a stew. More than likely a beef stew.
Is it a long pig stew? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
You do not smell the very distinct smell of cooking human flesh.
No, it's more than likely some animal like a deer or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that is what you see before you. From what you can see, that this is more or less where the drag trail ends.
Hmm. Huh. I see.
Does 18 passive investigation reveal anything else about the area?
Not really. One thing you will notice, she does have a glaive on her back.
Oh, we may have
Hmm,
found our
I do.
grave wielder.
I do believe we found the person who laid waste to the Imperium convoy.
Well, maybe they're on our side since it's not the Fae, and well, maybe she might be Fae. I don't know.
Battle.
Oh,
Ami is going to step forward.
yeah,
and-
Rivius will follow suit.
And in a very stark contrast to last time, Ami is going to open up by speaking Sylvan, which now, unfortunately, because Wizards is Pepega, there is no official description for what Sylvan sounds like. But in the all of a minute searching I've seen on a Reddit thread, going to say that it is more of a language of ideals, of expression and emotion, rather than in stark contrast to the harsh consonants and just generally harsh language that is draconic.
Mhm.
And so Ami is going to open up by asking in Sylvan, are you the one who laid waste to the Imperium convoy?
The figure seems to kind of perk up and look over at you, and she kind of looks at you for a moment, and I have no idea what you're saying there, stranger. But you don't exactly seem Imperium, so.
What I mean to ask, are you the one who laid waste to that group of carts and the humans?
Oh, yes. They intruded. They were getting awfully close to my camp, just as you have now, but.
We mean you no harm. We are simply traveling through to.
Yeah, we're just simply traveling through to find something.
I'm assuming you're also talking in Sylvan, or are you talking in common?
Common.
I'm talking in common.
Okay.
I don't have Sylvan.
Well, Ami's been speaking in Sylvan, but
He doesn't. No one can understand you, buddy.
Yeah, Rosalina replied to you in common that she doesn't understand what you're saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, okay, then she would have switched to common.
Yeah.
As more of his test the water
Yeah.
to see if it did speak Sylvan. Better to assume Sylvan on the grounds of the Fae.
Yeah, that's fair.
But after she sees it doesn't first work, she's just going to switch to common.
Travelers, then, what exactly brings you to these woods?
The exact reason is that we are looking for a library that seems to have been covered by the Imperium. We were sent by the King of Elerian to reap its knowledge and find whatever it may hold before the Imperium can seize it for themselves.
That would explain those constant need for coming into my territory and causing a bit of an annoyance. But well, unfortunately for you, I've not seen such a thing, nor have I really cared to ask about such a thing. But since you're here, and perhaps I can probably help you out a little bit. that.
Well, considering you're camping inside it, I would make the assumption that you know the lay of the land. Then, well, at least half of us, a little over half of us.
I mean, a bit. I haven't been here too long. I prefer to travel. Though I have arrived here not too long. I've been here for roughly a few weeks. Though the constant annoyance of these Imperial troops, or whatever designation they call themselves, constantly have me change my camp. I figured my effigies and my wards would scare them off, but they seem persistent. That would explain why they keep sending more and more in here.
Oh,
Are those your friends, the ones in the trees?
You mean that? And she's gonna point up, and there is a mutilated corpse hanging in the tree.
No,
That is
the Fae that we
the
passed.
Fae and the Fae and the creatures,
Not
the trees.
passed.
no. They seem to enjoy whatever I leave for them, though, so I leave them no mind. I've learned a bit of my lesson to stop them from trying to take what they deem necessary for my effigies, but they leave me alone and I leave them alone, and that seems to be the big thing.
No.
Yeah, I've heard multiple stories not to mess with Fae creatures.
Yes, it is generally more advisable to leave them alone and don't give them too much reason by which to mess with you.
But gifts do seem like a good idea to have prepared, maybe.
Perhaps, but we can at least speak with them. Well, at least I can.
I don't know many languages, unfortunately.
I know a couple.
Unless we're talking to Celestials.
Also speaks Celestial.
Um,
Does seem to be a fair bit of language overlap in some aspects.
Yeah, you watch as she gets a bit of the soup that she has, puts it in what appears to be a small, little cup, and she places it in an area to try to see if she can entice one of the fake creatures to have it.
As you hold it up, it doesn't take too long for some of the pixies flying past to take notice, and a couple of them will come flying down and take a scoop out of the cup before quickly zipping off again. One even starts to investigate the corpse that you got hanging there and seems to put something on the corpse and then give a nod before flying back off.
What did they put on the corpse?
Yeah, what did they put on the corpse?
It seems to just be a little shining stone. Looks like they may have just marked the corpse.
Monka?
As deserved as it is, I at least wouldn't mind if we at least buried it.
I would, for the sake of religious purposes, I ask that you do not. It would be, how should I put it, where I come from, a very disrespectful thing to do.
You're a religious type.
Indeed.
I am not much privy to that religion. And only started recently really even getting remotely involved with it for reasons not quite my own.
Forgive her ignorance then. So where do you come
Well, DM, what was the name of the place again? Because I'm having a
It is commonly known in Elerian as the Nameless Isles, or the Untouched Lands. Not the Nameless Isles.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of something completely different there. It is called the
Heckle,
Untouched Lands. I was thinking about Divinity for a minute.
Yeah, isn't that from
Yeah.
Divinity?
That's the divinity thing.
Excuse, I'm sorry. I forgot my manners for a second as well. My name is Rivius Moonhill. It's a pleasure to meet you today.
Mine is Ami.
And I am Edwin.
well, travelers.
Name's Gale.
Hmm.
Good to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet such courteous travelers. Rosalina.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you. So it
Yes.
seems that we shall be accompanying each other, at least for a while.
That sounds
Oh,
enjoyable.
at this point, I guess I summoned Sojourn beside me.
And
She's going to quizzically look at the creature, at Sojourn, and she, because I would have assumed she already was doing this, I assume she was already having this up, considering the Fae are running around, but
Yeah, go ahead. What
she would have had a speak with animals going, and she's going to greet Sojourn and see if he responds to it.
One moment. I just need to... Does Speak with Animals work with dragons?
It says with beast, but she's not sure. She's just kind of going off a whim, seeing if
it's up to you, DM, if you wanna let her.
I'm quickly looking at it. Because if I remember correctly, dragons are not considered beasts.
no, they're not. I don't think. I think dragons are their own thing.
Yeah, they're literally considered dragons, I believe.
I think
So
they're
they're creatures, but they're not
They.
beasts.
Let me go look.
Yep, they're their own type.
Yeah. They're their own special thing. They are neither beast. They are a creature, but they are not a beast.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah.
She was just doing it to see if he would respond to it, but if it doesn't look like Sojourn really responds or communicates, she just kind of shrugs and goes,
Yeah, he just kind of, I guess Sojourn would just kind of, whatever Imp would say, but I guess he would kind of bow, I guess, or whatever Imp thinks is best.
Yeah, so Sojourn would bow, and then when Rosalina tries to speak to Sojourn, he'll turn his head slightly, a little quizzically, and then to Elwyn, he will say in Draconic, "Tell her that I am pleased to meet her."
Sojourn, my companion here, is pleased to meet you.
Well, certainly an interesting group we have here today.
Speaking of which, let me quickly actually put Sojourn on the...
Well, I figured you have traveled quite a bit of distance. Would you care to have a sit and enjoy some food with me?
Oh yeah, that would be lovely. Actually, we can continue our travels later then, since I don't know what time it is right now. Since
You have the orb of timing. The orb of time.
yeah, oh yeah, I do. DM, what time is it?
It's currently around 4 p.m. So it's getting towards the late afternoon now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. I think we can. I think we can. We can. We can stay here for a while.
It would be remiss of us to deny such hospitality.
And is the least I can do for travelers on the road. It would be offering sanctuary as well as respites for long travels is especially best with friends. And she'll kind of get up, go over to her tent and get a couple of bowls and give everyone some beef stew.
Tasty.
A nice beef stew.
Yeah, something simple. So, and as kind of gets settled, Rosalie will kind of. So, I wish, unfortunately, I had more information about your library. It seemed not only were your Imperial friends trying to.
Oh, they're not friends.
They are not friends.
Metaphorical friends. Were trying to gain access to the forest. Obviously, some got through. I could not get to all of them, from what I can tell, based off the constant influx. The Fey creatures, well, they have left me alone, seem to sometimes impede any sort of progress I've made into the woods.
I'm guessing they don't want us to find whatever.
They seem rather particular about who enters the woods, and while I've been able to get to this far in, any further, they seem to have a bit of a problem with my presence. But
Well, with at
been
least
more-
one. I'm sorry. Well, with at least one person able to speak Sylvan, we should be able to figure out why. Should we discuss with them?
Yeah.
They could be afraid of the cannons lately, maybe.
Maybe.
No, I don't think. Maybe.
I think the sound would have dissipated by now, especially this far into the forest.
Cannons.
Yes. Yes. I don't think you may know, but the world of Elerian is currently in the middle of a war, so to speak.
I can't say that I've really heard about any sort of war going on.
Well,
I'm-
are you familiar with the Dread Keeps?
I passed by them, though I do try to avoid people as often as I can, but yes.
Well, you would be one of the luckier ones, as they would not prosecute you.
Mhm.
The Imperium takes there's no kindness towards those who live longer than the average human.
Hmm.
Yeah, unfortunately for me and my friend Ami here, we had to. The king of Elerian had to make a distraction for us to slip through.
No, it's just less of distraction, more of we made our own way through, well, behind.
Hmm.
This form of teleportation is kind of silly, powerful. It is hard to believe that I only bought it for 5,000 gold. This is a joke about this thing should not be a rare, and should not be rarity rare.
It should be at least very rare.
Yes!
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude.
Can I ask just like a random thing?
Hmm.
Can I find like any like either shiny rock or pretty flowers like around here?
Well, they're everywhere. Most of them are glowing. Most of
Oh.
the flowers are glowing in some way, and I mean, there's a lot of good rocks around if you're looking for one of those.
Well, no. Okay. So I guess that since there's like purple ones, can I make like a nature check for the purple glowing ones?
Sure.
Are they safe to pick?
Picking them, yes. Very highly suggesting against ingesting them. They seem to be swirling with some form of magical essence.
Okay, I'll take one. I'll just take one purple flower.
Right. So you pick a purple flower. Its glow continues as it's after you pick it,
Hmm.
and you have a violet flower of the Feywilds.
Sorry, that was just random. I just wanted to do that real quick.
No, it's fine.
That's fine. Ranger being ranger.
Are you going to share? Are you going to be sharing that knowledge that it is filled with magic with Ami, Elwyn?
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. I walk back and then I just say, it seems like all of this place is swirling with magic. Even the flowers, even when picked, continue to have magic within them.
Huh.
I'm sure.
I've
sure
heard
the-
I've heard vague rumors, but never quite seen it for myself. My home wasn't quite in the Bright Forest.
I've never seen such pretty flowers like this before.
My parents might have once on the other side, Faerun, but not I.
It
I've
is.
heard stories about such magical plants from family, but I was never allowed near the tear growing up, considering we couldn't leave
Well,
we couldn't leave.
I'm not sure what my
once,
parents are up to. I'm not sure what my parents are up to these days. Kind of went off on my own after a while.
Do they still live around these parts?
I am not quite sure. I haven't had contact with them in a while.
My family's around. I haven't been keeping up contact with them, unfortunately. Considering the last time I talked with them, I entered into a pact I didn't realize until the next day. This is a joke. I don't care if this is a joke about how he's a warlock.
Because he got drunk.
Is it a joke? Is it a joke though, or is it just the truth?
It's the truth. It's the truth. He after he made a pact with Moonbow, he was like, you know what? I'm going to have a little bit of a break from family.
I do not know my parents, but that is fine.
Well, thank you for bringing it to my attention. And I guess it's time to investigate the violet flower. As much as that
Alright.
word brings PTSD of another world. One
Why,
long
why
gone.
do you think I said purple?
You know what? That's fair.
It's fine.
Doesn't mean it.
Don't
Don't worry about it.
See, it doesn't mean anything in here, but still being subject to us as the players.
It's fine.
It's not fine. Anyways, okay. I'm gonna roll a fucking Arcana check.
You can give me an Arcana check on the flower.
I can't. I guidance it.
Okay. Are you going to give me assistance? It's ranger, so you might know a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if I would know anything about magical flowers. I'm guessing.
Well, it's just
I
the
don't
it's
have-
just the aid. It's just the help action. So yeah, it's fine.
Oh yeah,
I-
yeah. I give him aid.
Yeah.
Advantage plus guidance. Man, that's a shit roll. 23 total.
23.
What does 23 give, DM? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
DM?
Got check? DM?
Got check, DM?
I think
If
the DM's dead.
he doesn't return in 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to level ourselves up to 20.
I agree with this.
I agree with this notion. Let's go.
Can? Any objections? Can?
No objections?
Why the fuck?
The motion is carried.
Hello? Where's Cannon M's? Hello?
I don't know.
Not check?
I don't know. It seems that the dungeon master and our barbarian slash fighter slash rogue have died.
I mean, I think he's just some sort of spellcaster because he has effigies, my dude.
Well, he's also a totem barbarian.
He's
Well,
also
out of character, we know they're a totem barbarian, so
yeah.
they are a
Extreme.
little embroiled in religious shit.
:D.
It's D colon.
D colon, mod check.
Colon D is happy. D colon
Oh,
is sad.
there it goes.
Yep. Okay.
What?
Emps is dead.
Emps is
Oh,
dead.
yeah, you're welcome back. You're not dead anymore. Hug.
I wasn't dead. I had to go do something real quick.
Oh, well, the DM is dead, and we made the joke of if he doesn't return in 15 minutes, we're legally allowed to level ourselves up to 20.
You
And
know
we-
what? That's fair. I like that.
Exactly. See, no objection.
Exactly. No,
No
objections,
objection.
Tyson. Stand
So I
by.
think
Our DM
they-
is. I stand by. Our DM has disappeared.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Great game. God,
I love it. I love
Titanfall 2 is such a short campaign, but oh my god, it is one of the best I've ever effing played.
It was really good.
Also, one of just the factual best missions in gaming. The time travel mission, oh my god.
Oh, that one fucked with me, but it was so cool.
Oh, that was that good, but also, god, that fucking ending. Respawn, you bastards.
Honestly, though, like, I personally think I kind of like the idea. I like the idea of the first Titanfall, though, where it was like the campaign was multiplayer.
I mean, in some aspects, yeah, that was cool, but in some, but also that made the actual canon of what happened in the game, really fucky.
Oh yeah, it did, but
Hello.
Oh,
it
welcome
was
back.
fun.
You're not.
Damn!
Damn it. We can't level ourselves up to level 20. It wasn't 15 minutes. Shit.
A door snap.
It's fine. We can still give ourselves one level up. This is a joke.
Level 10, let's go!
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a moment, because
So,
everything broke.
yeah, we were just talking about how
Prior to
Titanfall
that
2 is,
time.
while a very short campaign is one of the best campaigns of all time,
but
and how that time travel mission
Okay.
is probably one of the greatest singular missions of all time.
All right. So, Ami,
Huh? 23
with
Arcana,
a
yeah.
23, with a 23 on your Arcana, you investigate the flower, and you can feel the pull of the magic from it. It seems very wild and untamed. It seems as though this flower is, in an essence, glowing with pure wild magic.
If I could take anything away from this, it would seem that this is untampered with, pure wild magical potential. Another essence,
Question, DM.
in essence, perhaps the same stuff pulsing out of the tear.
Okay, so here's the thing. If this entire forest is wild magic, what the heck is guidance doing? Or is it just a leveled spell?
It's just leveled spells that cause wild magic triggers.
I see. So
Mechanically, by raw, leveled spells are the only things that trigger wild magic rolls.
Also, from what you can tell, the magic is contained within the plant itself. Now, you do have the theory that if you were to consume the plant, it wouldn't be toxic in any way, but it probably would cause a wild magic surge.
AKA Gambit time.
don't eat it. Don't eat the wild magic flower, please.
You don't tell me what to do.
Are you gonna pocket it, and then when we get into a fight, you're gonna eat the flower and just be like, ah yes, wild magic, sir.
No.
And turn into a
DM,
plant.
how many more of these are around?
No, these plants are scattered everywhere. I mean, you have a ranger with you. It wouldn't be too hard to find more.
Could you gather more of these? I could use them for study.
We could maybe a
and-
couple more.
And potential fallbacks should things go awry.
He raises an eyebrow at fallbacks.
Let's see.
But he'll get
Sure.
some flowers. What colors do you want me to get, by the way?
Do I have the theory that it would be all colors that do this, or just purple / violet?
I mean, all of the plants here, regardless of their color, seem to all glow. So the safe assumption could be that all of them have the similar sort of effect.
Any color will do. It seems all of these flowers are very plentiful, and as to why I'm saying they could be a fallback, is that while they are not, it does not seem that they are directly toxic, but ingesting them would cause a wild magic surge.
So like one of those sorcerers.
Yes, like one of the sorcerers.
I don't think I've seen a sorcerer in my time.
But yeah, I guess DM, I'll take one more purple one, a blue one, and a yellow one.
All right.
So 3 more.
Green gets no love.
Tragic, because green was the best color.
Okay, fine. I grab a green one.
Falcon was always the best of the colors.
The fucking jackasses in chat are just sorry.
Wait, what the fuck are they doing in chat?
The heckin' people in general are just like, eat them, plant them somewhere else, make a bouquet and throw it as a grenade, collect them and then.
That's a
use them
great
as
idea.
ammo.
Tyson.
Actually, I like the idea.
Tyson, get like 50 more.
No. Sustainability.
Listen.
Okay, but have you considered, Tyson? We transplant these into somewhere near the Imperium, and then cause invasive species to appear.
I mean, we can. Look. I don't even know. I don't think rangers.
Okay,
would
let's not destroy an ecosystem now, shall we?
Are we Yeah, are we talking about performing ecological terrorism on the Imperium?
That's what I was thinking.
No,
I was
no,
about to- I was-
Vivius
Bullshit, you're
isn't.
not.
I was about to go.
Vivius
If I get hard stopped for killing people, we're getting a hard stop for ecological terrorism.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's not
yeah.
gonna fly.
Yeah, I was about to say I don't
Yeah.
think I would agree with introducing invasive species.
Yeah, I know.
We don't know if the
but-
okay. Here's the better question: Would the wild magic flowers, that invasive?
Anyway, I think we're getting a little
Anyways.
too off track.
Yeah,
No,
that
this
would be more of an
this is-
arcana check, I guess, if they would be invasive.
That'll be a nature check because you are the ranger. Arcana is just
I
to
mean,
just to acknowledge the magical power within them.
Anyways.
Yeah.
All right. So, Tyson,
So,
you go. Okay. With
That's expertise, by the way.
yeah, so 23.
all right. So, Elwin, as you go around picking, can everybody quickly please make me a perception check?
Okay. I guide.
That's persuasion. That's not perception.
Do I
That's
make this
16.
too or no?
Yeah, you can as well.
I guidance. That's a 14, DM.
All right. And then just Rosalind.
I'm working on some.
Crit, you've wasted.
Let's see.
I
Oh,
know, I've crit
okay.
twice on rolls that I can't
There,
do.
there we go.
Okay. If you open up your character sheet and you click, and if you go next to spells, you'll see the gear. Down 2 things, down past the NPC checkbox, you can say role queries. You can set it to where you toggle advantage, so that way you're not just always rolling with advantage.
Yeah, that should give you a nice an extra bar in your
Mhm.
character sheet for selecting whether you roll at advantage, normal, or disadvantage.
Where is this again? I'm sorry.
Character sheet, like the
Yeah, if you open, if
character
you open your
sheet
character sheet,
next
hold
to
on, I
to the right of spells, you will see a gear, and
then just below the NPC checkbox on the rightmost column, there's roll queries. Set that to toggle.
yeah, it
Or
will say
yeah, advantage toggle, which gives you that little extra bar there.
Okay, I did it.
okay.
So now you can select if you want to roll at advantage, disadvantage, or normal.
Wowie.
All right. So everybody notices this. As Elwin goes around picking flowers, it seems as though some of the fae that are zipping through the tree line seem to stop and start watching him.
Yeah.
And Elwin and Ami, you two in particular, notice that there seems to be some rustling in some nearby bushes and you see a few fae on the ground that seem to be watching him as well.
I might comment with over collection from this area.
Yeah,
Please.
that's why I thought to only get like a color of each. I'll give one of the purple ones to the fae that are looking at me.
As you try to approach any of the fae, they all back away from you and just seem to keep their distance. They keep watching you, but they keep their distance.
I'm going to
Okay.
at that I'm going to make a scan around the area to see if anything is approaching, or if I
Alright, you
can
give another perception.
notice anything.
I got the guidance.
No, 19.
That seems to.
Og.
Damn. You don't see anything else other than the Fae that seem to just be watching, and they seem to be they seem to be just keeping an eye out. Elwin, after a few moments, one of the pixies that you went closer to offer them the flower comes and flies down closer to you and puts her hand out to accept the flower from you.
I give it to her. Or yeah, well, you said it to. Well, I give it to them.
As you hand it, she quickly takes it from your hand, zips off down onto the ground, and proceeds to bury the flower whole into the ground. And then grabs a nearby little stone and puts it on at the head of the small mound.
Oh no.
Did she just bury a flower and
She did.
And then she zips back off and flies back into the crowd.
Maybe
They
we
might-
shouldn't
they-
mess with these. Maybe these might be important to them.
They
but-
might hold them in some form of importance. We shouldn't take too many wherever we go.
Yeah, I'll just keep the 4 that I have. I have a purple one, a blue one, a green one, and a yellow one.
Purple, blue, yellow, green.
Rosalina, kind of like the side of this, will kind of again get a couple smaller things and put some of the beef stew in and then kind of head over to the area where the flower is buried and kind of place it there as kind of like an offering, and then back off.
Oh, do I want to burn a? I don't know if I want to burn a spell slot for this, but I kind of want to since we kind of messed up there.
I mean, if you wish to speak with them, you can always just ask me to. And,
DM,
and I think you are an elf,
Go
no?
ahead.
if I were to cast plant growth,
Oh, no.
All right.
yeah, I want to. Let me make sure I'm reading.
Which thing do you have? Which ranger? Do you have primal awareness or primal awareness? Oh no, wait, primal awareness is just talking. You'd have to use plant growth.
Yeah, but
What was plant growth again?
so DM, I want to cast plant growth, and I kind of want to grow the flower. So I know that the magic like flowed into it. I'm guessing. Basically, I want to make the base flower, I guess, because I don't think I can remake the magic flower, right?
So you want to regrow a flower? You want to regrow the flower from its grave? Is that what you intend to do, or are you just growing another flower somewhere?
I'm growing like a field of like a small like 5x5 field.
Okay. So, you can cast a spell and see what it does if you would like to.
Oh,
Okay, I gotta find the spell. Hold on. Hold on. How do I post this in chat?
You
if you
click the
click-
thing that looks like a text bubble.
Yeah, if you click the little speech bubble, it'll post it into the chat. So if you go to your spell list,
You mouse over it. If you mouse over the spell itself, over on
and then you
the
mouse over Yeah, if
left
you
of
mouse
it.
over a spell, it will have a little speech bubble. If you click on that, it will post the text in the chat.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a third also. Yeah, that's a big.
Alright, so. Choose a point within range on. Da-da-da.
Oh god, that's an 8-hour thing. We're
It's
staying here
okay.
for a little bit, right?
I mean, it's 1 action or 8 hours, depending on what the effect you want. Because if you cast it for 8 hours, you enrich the total area that you've cast it upon for a year.
I mean, I don't know. Are we moving on?
I don't know.
Hmm.
It might be
Are
bad.
we
Alright.
long resting here?
I don't think so, because all of us.
Okay,
No.
yeah. If we're not resting here, then I'll just do the 1 action one then.
Rule of cool. It's fine.
Alright, so. You cast plant growth on a small area, and new flowers spring to life in the forest, and they all seem to start, and they all glow with the same magical essence. And very quickly, the entire forest seems to come alive with sound. Who all in the party understands Sylvan? Ami, and do you
Elwyn.
as well, Elwyn?
He's an elf.
I do
so
not.
Yes. You don't?
Well, no,
Oh.
I don't. I'm a half elf, so
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't think they
Okay.
get.
let me go check.
I didn't.
Alright, so while we check that,
Elf. Oh, it is common, Elvish, and one extra language of your choice, which I assume in your case is Draconic.
Well, no, Draconic comes from Drake Warden.
Oh, fair enough.
yeah, Draconic comes from.
Well, then what's your
Dracora.
extra?
I think I did Elven.
Elvish?
You already have Elvish for being a
Already had
half-elf.
Elvish.
Yeah.
And so I had common, Elvish, Draconic.
Go to core.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I was gonna say Dwarven, but I mean, I guess.
Common. Yeah, the languages you have on your sheet are Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Infernal.
Infernal.
I don't know why I have Infernal.
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, it should be Draconic. I'm guessing
Okay.
that's the one that's supposed to be Draconic.
Yeah, I think
Probably.
Infernal's supposed to be Draconic, but yeah,
Amazing.
I guess
But
Dwarven is my extra one.
Then-
I'm glad that the Kitsune is the only one that understands this voice.
well, then it would seem that I am the only one who can understand Sylvan, Mr. DM.
All right, so Ami, as the forest comes alive with sound, you hear it sounds like arguments as sound erupts from every direction. As you hear some saying that what the elf has just done is a form of sacrilege and should be punished. Others are saying that it is growth. It helps the forest. Some are saying that it is of none of their concern what the mortal races do.
Oh, we just
What the
called
fucking
it a
is?
Oh wow! I think
There seems to be a full-on ideological debate going on all around you about these flowers having been grown magically in the forest.
I think that may not have been the best idea. Multiple arguments have sprung up about if this was a form of sacrilege, a form of a good thing, or something that they should not get involved in at all.
Well, could you just say on my behalf that he'll just think for a second. That's how I could repay for taking the flowers in the first place.
Personally, think you shouldn't have not messed with anything, but what's done is done.
We also couldn't have known that they would react in the way that they did. So,
Again,
and you certainly weren't telling us that it would have been a bad idea. So,
well, I presume with the Fae you don't touch anything of theirs. My experiences with them haven't exactly been frequent. Been the few times that I've messed with them. Our tribe were taught to not touch any of their things. And besides, travelers such as yourselves should know the basic courtesy of not taking things that aren't yours.
regardless.
But what is done, and the least we can hope for is that they choose not to decide to punish the actions of our friend here.
Yeah, I guess I'll just wait around until either they're done arguing or if like what they decide.
Well, I guess Ami is just going to let the argument play. Is just going to let the argument play out. The arguments play out for a little while longer, or
Alright, so
she's going to speak before she chooses to speak up.
the argument plays out for a while. The new voices, after several minutes, start joining in, some more horrible sounding than others, others more melodic and gentle. It seems as though a very wide range of opinions is entering into this debate that has sprung up. Most of them you can't really see. A lot of them are hiding in the trees. And
So what did they
staying
say?
out of sight.
So what did they say? So some of them consider it sacrilege, but most of them.
Some consider it sacred.
sacrilege.
Some
Some
consider
consider it to be a good thing. Some consider it none of their business.
Good thing. Some others consider it to be none of their business.
Ami, after a while, you hear a few voices that seem to speak over the crowd. That this debate happening in public like this is pointless, and that it should be taken to more official grounds to decide what will happen with regulations and
it is at this
an
point.
actual
It is.
moderation.
It is at this point that Ami will choose to speak up in a melodic voice of her own, coming off of maybe a smidge dated, because she hasn't had to speak it very often since the day. She hasn't had to speak it very often, but she will bring up that we do apologize that this is a discussion that has happened, but my new friend was just trying to give a little back for what we've taken.
One moment.
Okay.
We do apologize that if it is considered sacrilege. My home is not of the Bright Forest, so I am not incredibly accustomed to how things work around here.
Ami, as you speak, a large amount of the voices fall silent for a few brief seconds. And then out of the shadow of one of the trees, you see a dryad walking towards you.
A dryad, is that what you said?
Yeah,
Yes, a
Dryad.
dryad.
Ami will bow, in out of respect.
Yeah,
I-
Tobias will just also bow because he doesn't understand, but he does know they may have fucked up.
Yeah, I bow. Yeah, he would bow too.
As she walks up closer, she will get right up towards you, Ami. She will look down slightly at you, and she'll just say, Ketsune,
Yes.
you're clearly a long way from home.
That I am.
What brings you to our forest?
We
Is this in Sylvan or in...
She's
Is-
speaking
What?
in Sylvan.
Okay.
our search brings us. We have brought ourselves to the Bright Forest in search of a library that has seemingly been uncovered within this forest, and we have been sent out by the King of Elerian to try and claim its information and security before the Imperium does, for the sake of not giving them an edge in the war that currently rages between the Imperium and Elerian.
At the mention of a library, the sounds pick up again as you hear some people say, "I knew we should never have allowed that little pixie to build that damned library. It's brought us nothing but trouble ever since she did." She has done absolutely nothing wrong, and you know that. You simply hate her because she tries to remain neutral in these arguments. And as the argument continues, the dryad lifts her hand, and it slows and then eventually stops. You seek Alexandria then, and her library.
Maybe we do.
Many have come into this forest seeking it, specifically men dressed much more organized than a lot of you. They were not respectful. They do not tend to get very far.
Did they look similar to the one that the human over there has unfortunately put on one of the branches, and she will motion towards the, albeit gruesome sight of the gruesome sight of the mutilated corpse.
Yes, we've been happy to allow Rosalina to stay in our forest because she has helped keep the perimeter safe. Stops many of their scouts from even getting in. Means we don't have to stop them when they are. Trust me, his fate is better than those who have entered this forest and disturbed it.
Most
The body will be handled soon enough.
Well,
There are fae that quite enjoy the taste of a rotting corpse.
yeah. We do apologize about the flowers, but my calling is
You
that
could
of a
not-
my calling is
could
that of a
not-
wizard. So naturally, I am drawn to the arcane.
Just understand that everything here lives. Even the ground you walk on has life in it, those plants, that one you carry with you right now, they all live. Well, not those ones anymore.
Ah.
Be respectful of the forest, and the forest will be respectful of you. Not all of its inhabitants will.
No, better to potentially make some inhabitants, disrupt some inhabitants rather than the whole forest. So we shall not pick any more. Then we shall not pick any more. And we shall make do with what we have. In terms
Just
of the
be careful where you tread. That not all are as civil with the mortal races as I. I only speak with you because, as a Ketsune, you know our ways best, and we are not even sure of our ways yet.
I
Since
am.
coming to this place, many of us are still confused on what to do. Some of us come from a place where we treat humans very, very violently.
I am of the first generation. I am first generation. My parents were from the Terre, but not I. And I too did not necessarily know my calling until I was nudged by I was nudged in the way of fate by a friend. That's who I shall call her.
Well, if you speak of fate, you may also be interested in a what do the common races call them? A cult, I suppose. A cult of mortals that has taken up residence in our forests. They have, by and large, respected us, and their leader is someone who has earned the respect of many Fae. She has been allowed to stay here so long as her and her followers continue to be respectful. You may be interested in seeking them out if you want safety and better instruction on how to behave.
Well, I suppose it would do us good to, well, we know the basics. Don't touch what isn't ours, and to respect the inhabitants of the land. But receiving more detailed instruction would be a nice thing. We are all out of our normal set of rules, as it were, in here.
Indeed. It is a complicated place here. Sometimes even I do not fully know what is happening, and I have lived here my entire life. Now, we have a debate to settle in a quieter manner, and she looks around the forest. If you follow her gaze, you see you do see a glimpse of a few more Fae, some of whom seem, in truth, almost painful to look at. They are grotesque monstrosities to the eyes of normal people. But they all seem to be remaining fairly civil.
I understand. Do you have direction on where we can find this, where we can find this group?
The group live far, far in the south of the forest, near the winter.
Wait, near the winter?
The forest is complicated in its seasons.
Do they constantly rotate through? Do they constantly rotate through each other, or are they just separated into 4 parts?
Less separated into 4 parts and more control sections of the forest.
I see.
One moment you may be walking in the summer, and the next you find yourself in the winter, knee-deep in snow. For travelers, it can be quite jarring.
See. I must thank you for hearing me out on the matter of the flowers.
It is
And-
not too often that another walks into this forest who can speak the native language.
Hmm.
Even if it is a bit childish. And she has a slight smile.
Listen, I haven't needed to use it for a while. I shall have to catch up on the intricacies of it another time. When the balance of the nations doesn't lay in the balance, lay on the balances, the scales of war.
Well, then I
would-
wish you the best of luck, and I hope the forest treats you kindly.
One more thing, before, well, I guess I wouldn't know she's about to depart, but I would just say, could you please tell them?
Yeah, at this point, she would be starting to turn around.
Okay. Yeah, I would just say, please tell them that I am sincerely sorry. I tried to not take more than I can give.
My friend, once again, does apologize. He says he tried to
It
take.
is no matter. I can understand him.
Okay.
She will look at you, Elwyn, and she'll say, "We understand your purpose was not out of intent to harm. Just know that those plants you hold in your hand were once living creatures, with thoughts and dreams just as you."
And I will treasure them as such.
Good. And then she will walk back off into the forest, and as she disappears back into the thick brush, you can hear almost the entire forest seem to move simultaneously as it begins to feel less claustrophobic, as you can hear the sounds of multiple creatures shifting away. If you would like to get looks at more of them, you may all give me some perception checks.
My eyes are effing open.
I'm gonna guidance mine.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, that was neat. Once again, I have
Alright.
managed to somehow linchpin myself into the face of the party.
Yeah, because no one else can speak Sylvan.
How
I
does
was
always
going to
fucking happen?
I was going to give Ruby a Sylvan. I was like, nah, he won't need it. And then
Nah, I
he-
totally won't end up in a fucking Fae forest. Yeah, fucking hell, man.
I swear to God, I'm gonna pick up linguist as my next feat. I won't.
Oh, you don't need to. Thankfully, you have a kitsune with you.
So, all of you will get to see the majority of the Fae as they walk away. Some, when you look at them, they are grotesque and hard to keep your eyes on them. Your instincts tell you almost instantly to look away. Some, when your gaze crosses them, You're not sure what it is about that creature in particular, but looking at them, your heads all start to just hurt, as it feels as though you're starting to feel a bit nauseous. It's the creature itself is painful to look at.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I'm kidding.
It can still be painful to look at, even if it doesn't do anything to you.
I was just joking. The ants. It's okay. I was making a joke. Don't worry
I
about
know,
it.
it's okay. Some Fae, as your eyes pass over them, you remember seeing something there, but what was it? It's gone.
It's a
It's
blink
like it was
dog.
there on the tip of your tongue, but it's now just gone.
It's a hecking blink dog. Peppermint though.
And some so much like the dryad that just spoke to you are very humanoid looking. They have distinct features about them that are clearly not humanoid, but if you didn't know any better and you simply saw their silhouette, you could easily mistake them for a human or even an elf. And after a while, the forest grows quiet again. And then soon after the lines of fairies and pixies and sprites all begin to start going about their normal business, floating through the trees, zipping around as if nothing happened a few moments ago. Alright.
That was certainly eventful.
I learned a valuable lesson of the kind of the exaggerated wipe sweat off brow.
My mother always tried to teach me Sylvan, or the language of the Fae, since
Well,
Lady Solar and Lady Moonbow did like their elves, but I never picked up on it.
well, if you wanted to learn the language of
Unfortunately.
the elves, you would have learned Elvish.
Well, that's fair. But you know, Fae and Elvish go.
Yes,
and
Fae and
elves
Elvish
are-
do go hand in hand, but they are still separate.
Yeah, yeah.
But I suppose, at least for now, could perhaps make our way south to find this group and potentially
Oh
learn
yeah.
more.
They were. What were they talk? What group are we looking for? Are we looking for?
I'm not sure. I've learned the name of the person who supposedly built the library that we were looking for.
What's
Her
her
name?
name?
Alexandria.
Oh, Alexandria. Huh. I've
Hmm.
never heard that name before.
Wish I had Legend Warp prepped and the materials to cast Legend Warp that.
Hey DM, can I roll history?
More importantly,
could roll me it.
more importantly, could I roll history since I have it?
Yeah,
Since I am
sure.
Fae. Okay. But rolled a 5. Fuck me.
You want the guide? You want me to guidance myself, or
Yes.
guidance you?
You guidance yourself.
Guidance yourself. You have the higher roll.
Yeah, you have the higher roll. I'll match if that's the
Technically, it's
case.
supposed to say before, but
Fuck. Well, still 18, so.
You think for a moment, Alexandria. It's not a name you can really remember.
His mother did teach him a lot of names. Because I love
You're almost You're certain you've heard it, or maybe even seen it somewhere, seen it written somewhere before, but no, you honestly cannot. You honestly do not know. There is so little information that comes out of the Bright Forest that you don't know.
Unfortunately, among all the stories that my family has passed around, I don't know anything about an Alexandria.
It says that one of them claimed that that the library has caused a lot of trouble for them, but it is
I
not the fault
mean,
of her. But she does seemingly try to stay neutral in these sort of things.
It does send Imperium to their home, and
Yes.
the Imperium don't seem to be well
Neutrally.
hospitable.
Yes. But it seemed that there is also a group of people down here in the southern part of the forest.
No, didn't we find a children's book in the ruins, Ami? Something about a cult, I think.
Did we?
Yeah, we found a children's book dictating that there was a cult in the Bright Forest, like a long time ago.
Well, that may be them. Possibly.
Yeah, it might be her, them. I don't know which one though. Possibly, what was her name again? Silvus Pine, I think, is what
Oh, the
you've read.
the supposed god of the forest.
Yeah, the supposed god of the forest before the tear opened.
Goddess.
Goddess. Sorry.
Well, regardless, we should probably make our way south to find this group/cult, because it seems that they can teach us more of the rules of the Bright Forest.
Indeed. Would you like to come with us, Rosalina?
I don't see why not.
Certainly beats being alone, and having people you can actually that understand you.
Debatable on that last one, but yes, you do seem like very interesting company. Well, let me pack up my stuff then, and I will be ready to go then. As she puts up.
And if we move, we can escape any potentially vindictive
Fey folk?
Fey folk, yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so Rosalind packs up her camp, her cooking utensils, and I imagine stores away the last of her stew.
Yep.
For future eating.
Yep.
Do you leave the corpse where it is?
Yep.
Alright. As you're leaving, more and more Fae have been taking interest in the corpse, and some seem to be eating it.
As they're walking along, Vivius would like to ask, does Rosalina have, like, any spell books on her? Or anything? Because effigies and wards are, like, a religious thing, but he doesn't know. Basically, he's trying to figure out.
I'm trying to figure out what her sort of occupation is.
Yeah, religious leanings are. He doesn't want to be rude, though.
I mean, you can ask her, but from a visual perspective, you don't see anything that would indicate any sort of religious connotation.
I don't mean to be rude, but you mentioned that you had religious leanings.
Yes. If a lot of our tribes are like that, and what I assume is called the untouched lands by most of the people on this ground, from what I've heard. I am a very religious woman.
As am I. But I'm assuming that our religions are more or less very different.
I would assume so. Seeing as, keep in mind she's having to like look down really, like a little bit because she's.
He's small.
Yeah. Well, to give you
She's
context,
very tall.
yeah, to give you context, Rosalina's 6'3".
Yeah, she's had double his height. He's flat.
But yeah.
I out of character give Rivia's head pats.
No, here's the thing. I mean, if you asked him, he could fly up. He could fly up to your. He could do that.
I mean, that's up to you, but Rosalina will go. A bit of the religions we believed in, my following is not as, I would assume, common in this area. In my travels, I've come to discover there are many different beliefs, and I will say the practices are a lot more different than what I'm used to.
I'm guessing. I don't want to be rude. I'm guessing that he points in the direction of where they left the corpse. That's an offering to your deity?
Not an offering, a warning.
Oh.
Well, it was common practice from where I came from as a sign of territory marking and to ward off unsolicited intruders. Though it appears this Imperium is rather inept in understanding warning signs.
They are very, how you say, not very hospitable or flexible in believing other people's religious beliefs.
I figured. I remember hearing one of them saying something about Bane, I think. I don't know.
Bane is the primary god you will come across should you ask people within the Imperium.
I
don't mean to be crass, but I would consider them, how you say, heretical. But who isn't a heretic in opposing when opposing religious beliefs? Honestly,
kind of raises an eyebrow. Is like, are you a different sect of Bane then? Oh.
Goddesses no.
See, Rivius does not follow Bane at all. He follows the twin moon gods, Saloon and Moonbow.
It's a very unique situation.
He got drunk and made a pact with Moonbow, and and by day is a cleric of Saloon.
Yeah, one of my cousins were part of a cult, Moonbow, and well, took a drunken bit, and now I serve both of them. It's not really that odd, honestly. But I am first generation magic user, so.
I see.
What sort of traveling style did you take up? Or more so, what do you find yourself drawn to in terms of being a traveler?
It's, how should I put this? It is a part of my faith. My god is a traveling god. He woke a god of travel and a god of strength. He he was one of a few gods in our pantheon, but he was the main one from our tribe. Hence, we carry his blessings whenever we travel from different sites of our tribe, that he may give us the strength to endure the long haul of travel, as well as to enjoy the journey and embrace what experiences it might bring us.
Is that he will point to the white stag? Is that the traveling god you mentioned?
She nods. Yes.
Interesting. Ravius will pull out his holy symbol. I too hold bring along something of Lady Saloon's. He puts it away and then he shows her his tome, his warlock tome. And this is from Lady Moonbow herself.
You carry trinkets and to express your beliefs, then?
Yeah, you can call them trinkets.
Well, if you're familiar with how clerics work, it is these trinkets physically allow them to manifest the divine power bestowed upon them by their gods. So they are a little more than just trinkets, but
in simplest terms, yes, they are trinkets.
yes.
But as Ami says, they allow me to use the goddess's magic as my own.
I see.
It is better than having to carry around a bag full of materials, in any case.
Yeah. We, as part of our process of growing up, this is how we show our devotion to a member of the Pantheon.
Gale?
No.
Anything, any input on the current situation, Gale?
DM?
The Fae are incredible and terrifying and stupendous, and you are very big.
Yes, I am. The
Sorry, he is a this is sorry, he is a historian by trade.
Spellcaster by profession.
Oh, so are you a lawkeeper then?
Yes, that would be the. Actually, yes, that's pretty much exactly the same profession. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a role that my mother was for our tribe.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Hmm.
My profession is usually more trying to find old lost lore as opposed to writing down the current. Others perform that duty.
Yeah, my mother would recite stories and tales that have been passed down from generation We
Oral history.
Yeah, my
Rather common.
yeah, my
Yeah.
parents would do so as well, but I unfortunately don't remember them all.
it's a yeah it's a demanding job. That's what she used to tell me.
I see.
But sadly, that was not the profession I was chosen to do. So I wish I could tell you some of our stories of our tribe, but
What
I'm
profession did you do?
I was the I was one of the few fire tenders. I helped keep our tribe warm and cooked their food.
I see.
Well, we should probably make it somewhat pick up the pace at least a little bit, for the
Yeah,
sake of
we will.
not getting
yeah,
caught out should anything arise.
Yeah, we speed us along, DM.
All right. So
I wanted
as
duly.
you
Go ahead.
go ahead.
I was gonna say, wanted duly noted as we're traveling through this. You guys do feel like you're moving a lot quicker than you normally would be.
Yeah, maybe as for notices because LOL 25 movement speed. Lamau is usually the one behind everyone because.
Well, I mean, we do have a
How do
ranger,
they-
so we do have a ranger.
It's not just because of the ranger.
I'm aware of
see.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just most easily and characterably attributable to the ranger because that's their fucking job.
Yeah, you
but-
get a lot of different abilities to boost your movement speed here. Maybe not necessarily mechanically, but thematically.
Thematically and travel. Well, it does increase travel speed, so you know.
Well, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots of speed buffs.
Yeah, doesn't Totem Barbarian get like a movement speed buff?
Depends on the totem, but yeah.
Yeah, the one that Rosalina is, yes.
I mean, technically, I can move 40 feet if I'm riding on my dragon, but don't think I am.
That's up to you.
That's
That
up
is
to you,
considered
bud.
D.
Huh? What'd you say? I'm
so-
sorry.
It's up to you if you're riding on Sojourn or not.
Nah, I'm not.
Alright, so. As you all travel along, let me quickly.
Bruh.
Yes, the D6, the ban of
yes.
everything.
My favorite.
Yes, the random encounter D6. JK.
Also, another big part of ranger is while you're in your favorite terrain, your group travel is not impeded by difficult terrain, which is a big fucking deal.
True. We have travel speed doubled, and also we have no
Not-
difficult terrain debuff. Amps.
Yeah.
We are
Closest
fast.
We are fast.
fish.
We are fast and efficient.
Oh, wow. As fuck.
Alright.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, travel pace is double. Whether mounted on a freight, your travel pace is doubled. Okay, that's really fucking good. Holy shit.
I think he gets another. Yeah.
Up to 10 companions have their travel speed doubled. Their travel pace doubled.
Yeah, within 60 feet
Alright.
of her.
Well. Let me first get you here.
Bruh. What? Oh.
Oh cool.
Yeah.
Oh cool, another technicolored nightmare. Man,
Let's
this
go.
man, it would suck if any of us were colorblind.
I can't believe Andreas done this to us. He has turned it into a manic pixie nightmare.
I mean, honestly, frankly, going to be real, I have expected the Pixie to build the library to be Andromeda.
I mean, doesn't he have a character named Alexandria?
I don't know. Does she? I can ask.
She's mentioned it before.
Wait, are you talking
remember
about Andromeda?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay, she's
But I
just
don't
key.
know.
Okay, she is just key matched in Twitch chat, so it might have been her. Maybe.
He is very easy to read, honestly.
This is incredibly true
All right,
He is
so
so easy to read.
and very easy to fluster.
Oh well.
all right, so
Ooh.
as you wander for a while, there comes a point in the forest as you are crossing through where who would be leading? Who would be leading the way?
Probably
I don't
Elwyn
know.
or
Rosalina.
yeah, Rosalina.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah, fuck, I closed the rest, honey.
Okay.
Nice job.
I'm smart.
Okay, which one of you would like to be leading the way?
I'd probably. I mean, would you want me to, or?
I mean, technically, any of us could. I mean, again,
Yeah.
I mean, three of us.
But
I mean,
I would.
it could be me, cause sort of, cause you know, Faye. Could be Elwyn, cause Ranger, and it could be Rosalina, cause
I was
Yeah.
like,
knows her way around a bit.
I was about to go. I feel like if, I don't know, in my mind it would be Elwyn, Rosalina, Ami, and then Rivius. And
And
Yeah,
then
that's how I
Gale.
think it would be.
Probably.
Yeah.
One moment, please.
You forgot Gale.
I said Gale at the end. It took me.
No, Ems forgot her token.
Oh, I was like, I could have sworn I said her name.
No, yeah, you said her name. It's just you forgot her token. I know.
Dumbass BF. Forgot her.
Influence.
I fixed it.
Wowie. Yeah. I noticed her only second level spells, Misty Step. I'm like, fair.
Be our level spell.
But yeah, it's, I mean, on her sheet it is.
Certain I gave her a different, another second level spell. Ah,
Okay.
fuck! I never finished her sheet.
LOL, you dork.
LOL.
She's supposed to have another 3
Another
spells, I
fuck?
think.
Yes. Bare minimum 4 second level spells.
Yeah, she's
Well, unless you want to give her more first levels, but I don't know why the hell you'd want to give her more first levels.
I completely forgot to finish making her sheet.
You're a dumbass.
I'm an idiot.
Oh,
Yes,
she
you
has
are.
Eldritch Mind.
Majority of her spells are in, so we'll just use those.
Yeah,
If we need to use
but
those.
if we need to use those, yeah.
All right, so whoever's leading the group as you walk in, as you continue walking, there comes a point where the forest suddenly grows a lot colder. Like a very sudden drop in the temperature. And as you step, you feel what was normally the crunch of a few leaves and the soft touch of grass to a hard crunch as you step onto largely undisturbed snow.
We travel normally because LOL Ranger.
Correct.
And you find yourself here in the winter region.
Well, it seems that we have found ourselves on the winter region. Also, we would be entering from the top because we would be coming from the north.
Yes. Just ignore my inability to actually remember scales and
This isn't even-
directions. There you go.
There we go. Hey, this has nothing to fucking do with skills, you actual moron.
Listen, I'm
So
an
I-
idiot.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so does it like just randomly go from forest to snowfield, or is it like still like what does it look?
There-
Still
There
forest,
is
just a lot
there
colder
is-
and snow.
Yeah, it is still a forest, but it is now a forest covered with a sheet of snow, including the trees and their leaves covered in a layer of snow.
It's not a snow forest. So don't worry, you're still on your favorite terrain. Just a
Who
little
put all
snowier.
this cocaine around? in
Oh
the
my
forest?
fucking god. Also, you know what I forgot? I completely freaking forgot the meme of Sylvan is just Twitch chat speak, and I'm like, yeah, that's one of the ones that could go die where it belonged.
All right,
Uh,
so 1 moment, because I need to do a quick music change. For I have been given. I did not need you to leave, bot, but okay.
Good job, dumbass.
Because I have been given music for the winter region specifically.
Ooh.
by a biomech.
Possibly, yes.
Hey,
I'm not
Andre,
surprised.
you're a nerd! And a weeb!
I mean, you're a weeb.
I'm not a weeb. I haven't liked anime in a while. I'm
Uh-huh.
a recovering one.
Uh-huh. But that means you still watched it though.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so
Anyways.
Nice
as
deflection.
you enter, can you all please give me perception checks?
Okay.
As you continue your journey through this more tundra-like section of the Bright Forest.
Angie.
Angie.
Dang it! What?
Hi, Finn.
Toggle your
Hi,
normal
Finn.
into normal.
You have to change it to normal, buddy.
No, I have advantage.
Oh, you have advantage?
Why?
Oh, you have advantage because Eyes of the Eagle.
Yeah, I have advantage with Eyes of the Eagle because it's as long as it's vision based, I think I have advantage on perception.
Yeah.
Oh. Fair enough.
Alright, so you have no real problem seeing them. Especially you, Elwyn. A little bit deeper into the forest, you come across a group of eight men walking in formation, trudging their way through the snow.
Imperials.
If we could possibly make them surrender and return to whence they came.
Or we could be, or they could just run into the Fae. And they did say that they're not welcome here. They're disrespectful.
Yes, but again, don't need to have more of them be felled.
Got to loop it,
I got
Emps.
to loop it. I just realized that I'm doing it now.
We don't. Yes, but we don't have to kill more than is necessary. The lower ones at least would probably surrender easier than the knights.
Considering they ignore the effigies, I feel your friend is right to some degree. It might be better off actually giving them an example of letting some of them leave. And let their hands be in the fate of the Fae in the forest.
I could probably shoot some of them from here.
Don't shoot them. I don't think we should be picking fights in the forest.
Yes.
I know I could probably limit my nature
disrupt-
magic though.
Disrupting the forest is a worse offense than offending the locals.
If you would like, I could potentially try to persuade them to leave.
Yeah, we should.
Persuasion with a fist or
I can be quite I think I have an idea. If you wouldn't mind.
Just let me know. I will stay. I will let you do so. But if things go south, just snap your fingers twice, and then I will begin to fire upon them.
Don't
Fair.
do. I would refrain from using such things. It may be snowy, but fire can still leave a lasting damage. Can still leave lasting damage upon many things here.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, fire arrows, like not
Yeah.
like fire arrows,
Firers,
Oh.
but not firers. Yeah, thanks, Tyson.
Yeah.
not fire arrows.
Well-
He means to say he's going
Precision
to
fire, not area fire.
shoot shooting arrows, not fire arrows from Sojourn, and
Yeah.
first and offend the Fae even more since we're already on quote unquote thin ice already. So you
Yeah.
know,
I'm kicking you out of the call.
But alright.
I didn't mean to. Adults, no.
You're just
Anyway.
you're just as bad as Chugga.
I didn't
Eh.
mean to.
Anyway.
Anyways, oh god.
Alright. Rosalina's gonna look over and to Ami and go. So which ones are the ones that are going to be a lot harder to convince?
The ones in the ones in full plate.
Yeah, the ones in the
Well,
same armor
we've
as I
ha-
am.
Yes, we've had a couple of them. We've had one of them willingly surrender, but that was after quite a few who didn't. The ones that don't have that full plate are lesser, are lower ranks, and are probably more likely to surrender.
Alright. Well,
And you're probably more likely to get them for them to listen to you, because you are, well, human.
very strange customs, but very well. I will do my best.
They hate anything that can live longer than them.
Just remember, if you need help, snap twice, and I can assist.
I will keep that in mind. And she's going to sneak off to basically kind of cut them off to make it seem like she peered out of the woods in front of them.
All right, go ahead and give me a sneak.
Bruh,
What the
What?
fuck?
what the fuck?
Why does this bitch have +10 stealth? What?
Oh wait! Before you go, wait, are you stealth? I didn't know you were stealth.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go with her.
Oh yeah,
So-
never mind. It's fine. Yeah, I forgot that I have to go with you. So
So that's a 19.
All right, 19. You slink off into some of the shrubbery and start making your way closer to them. As you do, Elwyn, as you're busy measuring up the soldiers, making sure that if something does happen, you have a good shot. You start to hear a voice in your head as a cold wind blows down your back.
what is the voice saying?
And you just hear say, "Go ahead, take the shot.
Oh no.
Nobody's gonna miss them. They just march through this forest and destroy everything."
He's tempting him.
Bruh.
The
ahead.
Fae!
Yes, this is the
Easy.
Fae. So who is this fucking Lunara? The fuck? That's copyright strike worthy.
Who the fuck is Lunara?
The Dryad from Warcraft.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, leaping strike lady, laugh lady.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, yeah, that. Yeah, Dryad lady.
Do I need to make a save though, DM, or can I just be like, it's soon enough, soon enough?
Up to
Yeah,
you.
there's just a voice in your head telling you that it would be easy.
I get
If-
the devil
if-
on your shoulder.
If you feel it, I have a personal rule where if you're not too sure, or you're not sure what your character would do, just do a wisdom save, and higher than a 10, he ignores it. Lower, he doesn't.
I think I might do that. I mean, no. Well, Elwin's true to his word, so he'll wait at
Okay.
least until.
That- yeah, again, that's just a personal thing, or just rolling a d20 and be like odds he does this, evens he does that.
Because he has some, form of not whatchamacallit, discipline, but
Yeah.
Honor, discipline,
Yeah.
honor, discipline.
the such.
So
Okay, but why
Alright,
does Rosalina have freaking 10 strength? Hello?
10 stealth.
10 stealth,
Um,
I mean.
10 spell.
Don't know.
Spell.
Uh,
I'm
It's
scared.
a
Prof?
dex barbarian.
yeah, she's not pure dex.
Dex barb.
Dex
So-
barb,
Yeah.
dex barb.
Going to
Dex
honestly,
barb,
honestly
Dex
going to
barb.
guess.
So,
Can I guess?
Anyways,
Stealth expertise.
continue.
so
2 dex.
as she's about to cut them off, merging out in front of them, instead of the tall, brawny woman, emerges an old crone dressed in withered attire,
What? She changed.
making her way towards them.
Do we see that?
Clearly human.
Oh,
She's a variant human?
this is fucked up.
Shit. I love it.
What do you
All
mean?
right. So as you walk out, they all the 4 here will flank out, as will these ones here. Hey, be careful, man. Could be Faye.
Why,
Can we help you, lady?
I'm here to see our new guest arriving into the forest. It is quite interesting to see a few different faces. Might you indulge such an old woman what you are doing wandering these dangerous woods?
We're just doing a bit of scouting for our leader. Nothing too concerning. What are you doing out here in the cold?
Me? Why, I live here, of course. I tend to the nature and woods itself. Is that not obvious? But more importantly, what brings you from such far lands to come here? Your imperial types don't wander around unless you want something. Perhaps little old me can help you.
Well, we're out here looking for I believe what He thinks for a moment. And then he looks back at you. We're out here looking for a library.
That library. I see. Just like the others before you. You will not find it. Many of your Imperial kinds have wandered these woods and have come up with nothing. I've seen it. Strewn through the woods, there is a monster that hunts you, making sure you cannot find such a library. A beast. I would advise, for the safety of you and your men, to turn back. I do this out of the warm and kindness of my heart. I grow tired of the forest being littered with needless death.
Rosalina, can you please roll me a perception check?
Perception? Sure.
Yes, please.
Okay.
All right. As you're talking to them, Rosalina, you notice this guy here. He seems to get distracted from you for a moment and looks down at the ground. He gives a little shiver, and as you finish speaking, he says to the others, "That witch was just talking in my head."
It seems the beast has marked you for death. Your best escape would be to leave.
What did
Yeah,
you say? What did you say? There's a beast roaming those woods that comes.
She's making up a fable about a beast that protects the library, and if anyone tries to find it, they end up strung out throughout the woods.
Okay.
Okay.
She's fucking lying.
That protects the
Oh,
library
yeah,
from...
she's trying to scare the shit out of them.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, as this man accuses you, and you finish your speak, you hear, all of you can hear this. There is a pixie that's sitting in a tree nearby, and it just shouts in a incredibly cheerful voice. Actually, the dead have been great for the ecosystem.
Oh,
Plants have
my
been
God.
thriving.
Isn't it common?
Yes, it is in common.
The
Blinks.
president will kind of look toward. Well, there you go. The forest has spoken. It's a shame one of your friends has been marked then.
All right. Rosalina, give me a deception check
Do I get advantage?
with advantage.
Yep.
Thank you, DM.
Yeah, I honestly, one of them. Yeah, that's pretty fucking believable, man.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking believable since you have the support of a random ass pixie.
Random pixie. That's probably maybe slightly important, or I don't know if they can speak common. I mean, it's not garbage.
Well, I mean, a plus one, yeah.
One of the knights in the front just looks at you, Rosalina. Maybe the forest has marked us for some horror, but we have no reason to not continue. Trust me, the horror we'll face if we don't come back with any results will be far worse than this forest could ever do to us. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have a mission to continue on. If you do not know where the library is, then we will have to continue finding it ourselves.
MC forced me to do this.
And they will continue marching towards you.
As they get closer, her hand extends out, and the glaive comes out of nowhere.
Wait a minute.
Then you have chosen,
He's
and
not just a barbarian.
you watch.
Wait,
as,
is she a fucking hex barbarian?
You watch as
Barbarian?
she shifts to her normal form. The tattoos on her body begin to shift as her skin grows to a sickly gray, her form emaciating as black ink begins to pour from her eyes and horns manifest on her head, as well as forming an inky like mask of an elk.
Making up a story, by the way.
And as this happens, she looks in the eyes of the commander that ignored her, and dead in the eyes. Then you have chosen death. And DM, out of character, Rosalina is raging and casting Form of Dread.
Wait,
Wait a minute.
what?
And she's
Huh?
going. Yep.
I'm
Form of
re-
dread. That's. Are you undead warlock?
I just. Well, yeah, cause she's packed with the blade. She's packed with the blade something, or she's a heck. No, she's packed with the blade. She's
Yeah,
dribbled as a
she's-
warlock.
So
He's a barblock. This is
No.
incredible. I
Now-
love this.
Now, what kind of barblock? Cause you're totem barb, but what lock are you?
Undead warlock, assassin form of dread.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
you know, as
Oh, me
she
fucking
says,
surprised.
Imp, as she says, you know, have you chosen death?
I don't think we can hear any of this.
Can we? I mean,
you can definitely see the transformation happen.
I don't know.
How you choose to act upon that is up to you.
I mean, I'm gonna probably shoot one of the armored guys. Then,
Yeah.
do I get a sneak attack or do I gotta wait for initiative?
That's
We are about to roll initiative now, so
And,
will
I'm-
get your sneak attack.
Yeah, we will all. I mean, we will all be surprising them because they do not know that we are here.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want me to roll that
Okay,
now or wait?
Rosaline is
let's-
so fucking cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna quickly say something that Andrea just sent me in DMs because I'm
Uh-huh.
going to expose her here.
What?
What?
Half the pixie population becomes Rosalina Simps.
Incredible. Oh, what the? That's amazing. Yo, wait, what the fuck? Yo, Former Dread is great. What the fuck? Yo.
All right, so let's roll initiative first, and then we'll handle your sneak attack.
Incredible.
Incredible. Anyways,
me
DM, I
quickly
give myself
remove-
this.
There we go. Yep. All right. Good to go.
I gave myself that.
Oh, I need to roll my temp health.
Fake.
Hold on, I can roll it again.
I need to get that
Better.
and that. So that's 15 then for Rivius. And okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh. What? Oh,
I love a
One.
woman that can kill me.
2, 3, 4.
I have been dethroned, Sedge.
And finally.
That Form of Dread health is not good.
Well, I mean, hey, still more health than most of the party.
Yeah. But also, just
And
That was pretty cool. Very hardcore. Have you ever seen the Spirit Blossom cinematic between Yasuo and Yone from League?
I have not.
I'll have to show you that later.
Yeah.
It's very fucking big. Very fucking big vibes from that. Holy sh. Not good guy vibes, but still.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Alright, and then I have also been given music for the combat in the winter area.
Let me guess. By a biomech.
You may actually recognize this one, Alex.
Okay.
Oops. Alright, I'm just gonna boop, and then that, and
Oh yeah, yep. I know this one. This is Genshin battle music. Of course it is. Probably Dragonspire, to be honest. But
You
also,
can check, hon.
I'm just basing it off of what I know.
Yeah,
Alright,
I checked the
so-
game music channel. It's Dragonspine.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Alright, so everybody will be getting a surprise round for this one, including you, Rosalina, because nobody I don't think was expecting you to do that, especially not them.
They weren't expecting an old woman to turn into a giant fucking eldritch, sorta eldritch being. No.
And you get to go first.
So just going to say it. I'm going to hit them with a fireball. The knights, not the lackeys. Lackeys we can probably persuade to intimidate to run.
What is the rate on Moonbeam?
Okay. So
120?
who was the captain? Who was the captain talking
The
shit?
captain would be this guy that you are directly in front of.
All right. All right. I know you said you're gonna do this, but I know you said that you're gonna do this on me, and I'm perfectly okay with you hitting me with a fireball. But her immediate reaction is to fucking blitz this dude.
Thumbs up. Okay, just checking if you were
No,
okay, yeah.
I'm 100% okay with you firing at her.
Thumbs up. You don't worry. You're just
Wait,
make the
I
deck
have a
save. It's
question.
fine.
I have a question, DM.
Actually, wait, you have to
Go
advantage on
ahead.
the deck saves because danger sense is fucking amazing.
Okay, it's a question for Alex actually. If I hit Rosalina with a moonbeam, does that fuck up her form of dread?
No, it does not.
No, because
No,
she's
be-
not a shape changer. This is a transformation
not.
granted by her pact.
Okay, next question. How good are your wisdom saves? Your con saves?
Con, amazing. It's a barb. What the hell do you want from them? They have con prof. Now, what I can say is that her deck saves are going to be great. Well, more so in the fact that she has danger sense, which is advantage on things you can see. And, well, you probably know where Ami. You probably know where the people you left behind are. So, you know.
Con saving throw. Yeah, it's a con save. It's a con save. So, good news. The caster can send range attacks, and the barbarian probably won't get fucked.
I mean,
Alright,
she'll have
so-
she'll have advantage on
gonna make
fireball saves. That's good.
gonna make my swings on the commander. That's a crit.
Oh,
Ah,
that's a
cool.
good start.
That's a D12. Cool. What the hell?
20,
But
35
what?
damage.
What? That's a fucking +2 glaive. The
Right.
fuck? What?
I mean,
What?
Caroline had a +2 rapier. Rosalina also has a.
Is he
+2
still alive?
rapier.
Here is
Yes.
a quick question for all of you, because I'm trying out something new. Can you see the red health bars above? the
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
She just.
Excellent.
She just
Okay.
cut-
It is
she just
so
cut
much
himself
fucking
in
better.
half.
Yeah. Okay. It's
Also,
so nice.
I need him to make me 2 wisdom saving throws since I hit him twice.
Is it
Alright.
2? I think it's actually only 1.
1.
I like that it's a named weapon.
Yeah, it's one. It's one per turn. That he only needs
It's
to mix
once-
one.
Once
Yeah, just one.
during each of your turns.
It'd be incredibly
One-
overpowered if it was 2.
One wisdom saving throw.
Yep.
Okay. 13.
Let's
That's
see. What is that against my spell DC?
probably
Uh,
probably meets. If not, that probably meets. If it fails by
that does
1.
meet. That does meet.
Yeah.
Ah, alright.
Yeah, I knew you're.
So he is fine.
He's fine
But-
for now.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that he has just been slashed twice, one of them very, very painful, and he is almost doubled over from your vicious attack. And suffice to say, the smug that was on his face is definitely gone and been replaced with a look of almost abstract terror.
Yeah. And when she makes this, as she lands that second blow, she lets out this guttural howl. And she'll look him dead in the eyes. And does anyone know Primordial?
No,
I do
God
not.
damn it!
Okay.
no. The closest I would know is Celestial.
Yeah,
Okay.
the closest I would know is
Okay,
Celestial.
then you won't understand what she's saying as she lets out this low, deep dirge talking to him.
I'm very
And
at this
that'll
point
be
in
her
my
turn.
at this point in my D&D life, I'm very used to Primordial being a not good language, because the Files world, where it is considered the language of the equivalent of gods for the players. The actual gods went and fucked off for reasons.
Anyway,
But yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying to run away
that's my turn.
All right, Elwyn, you have your attack.
Wait,
Do you consider Rosalina turning into a monster and nearly murdering a man 2 clicks?
Yes, I do.
Snap.
technically, me and Alec should go first because we're high.
yeah, we did roll higher,
Yeah, that's
But,
fine.
and
But-
surprise rounds are they just can't take a turn, so
yeah,
we
but
should
it's
go.
okay, DM.
We should
It's
be
okay.
going first.
Hold on.
But here's the thing. Rosalina went first, and it
Yeah.
just let the DM do the thing. Sorry, I'm being
Yeah.
stupid.
No, it's fine. I'm just checking. What was the initiative order that I had then? What?
I don't know why Rosalina went first, but okay.
What is this initiative order? Oh, it didn't fucking clear the initiative order. Hold on.
It. Don't worry about it. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's just it's still got your guys' initiative order from the previous combat. So thank you for pointing that out because it's technically wrong here.
Oh, okay. But Ken gets her turn, right?
Well,
Ken
she's
just
done her
took-
turn,
Yeah,
so-
she just took hers.
Okay.
Imperium Arbiters get skipped, Imperium Knights get skipped, you get to go, then I get to go, and then Gale gets to go.
Yeah. So, Ami, what was your initiative?
14.
14. Okay, so skip that. You done. You done. I need to delete one of those.
I didn't go yet.
Yeah, Taylor's
I
ahead of
have.
me.
Yes, you had 2 initiatives.
Oh.
No, you deleted mine. You deleted my real one.
Okay, I'm sorry. They're literally both the exact same.
No, they're not. I rolled a 9 and then I rolled a 15. I didn't click on my token, but you know, I counted.
Yes, and there were 2 15s.
Whatever.
You're all 2 15s.
I didn't roll 2 15s. I just rolled I rolled
In
a
the
9.
previous combat, you rolled a 15
Okay.
because people rolled initiative before I cleared the order, but it was blank on my screen, so I didn't even notice. So just give me a moment. Let me fix it. Let me delete that.
Anyway, solution to this problem? Fireball. As I've now realized that those are elite archers, and they are also just as fanatical as the fucking knights.
Ah,
Really.
so Moonbeam.
Yeah. I'm not
Alright.
gonna spare him from a fireball.
Okay, so Moonbeam. I was going to EB
Oh.
one of them, but you know what? Moonbeam.
Yeah.
Okay. The initiative order is now correct. So you skip, Rivias.
DM, I would like to. Hold on. How far away am I?
And somebody remind me to clear the initiative order when we're done with combat so it doesn't get fucking... This
Noted.
doesn't happen again.
Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Thank you.
Bonus action.
I didn't even notice the fact that the first person in the initiative order was Caroline and not Rosalina.
She was here this whole time. I'm running 2 characters. Let's go.
Bonus action.
She's
do that.
always watching.
Always watch you, Lizowski.
the
Bonus
fuck up.
action. Do that. Oops.
Bonus action do?
That.
Steps of night.
Oh, hold on, sorry. That my thing was... Yeah, okay.
And
So
then
you are flying?
I am flying, floating, hovering a little bit into there. And then I would like to moonbeam a motherfucker. I would like to. What the heck is a moonbeam again? Hold on.
Well, I mean, you know it.
Right here, DM.
Alright, so you summon Moonbeam there.
And I would like to move.
Alright. One more forward. There you go.
Okay, that's my action.
Ami.
Guess what? Guess what? It's everyone's favorite time. It's everyone's favorite time of the year.
Fireball. Nothing but fireball.
1,
Just
2, 3,
fireball.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I think you have a fireball template, huh?
Yeah, but I like squares because circles are cringe. God, just die. Right. Right.
But to be fair with circles, they do kind of take the edge off certain things.
Yes, hence why I'd rather square. Also, I forgot I made the delete key my toggle deafen. So, you know, heck me.
No?
Said heck.
Yeah. No heck.
Okay.
Yes, heck.
No heck,
Huh?
only fuck.
No.
Oh.
Oh.
Even less no. No. I slap
I mean-
tails. No. Bad boy.
Anyways.
Fireball. Rue 1, 2, 3.
Fireball.
Rue 1, 2, 3. Fireball.
Alright.
Alright,
So,
so everybody has to make dex saves.
Yep, and you have advantage on this, Rosalina, because of
19.
danger
Rosalina's
sense.
fine.
Yes, yes, you are.
Alright, let's do the 4 knights first.
Is it... Do I still...
You still take
No, that's-
damage. You just take
You
half.
still take half. Yeah, you take half.
No,
That's what I
she-
thought.
Yeah, she's rating though.
Half.
Yes, but she is a bear totem.
What's the
Fair enough.
DC again for fireball?
I'm going to post it. My sheet was being a bitch. Right, clicking on the attacks.
I think yours is 18, but I want to be 100% sure.
I think, isn't it 18?
Yes. Anyways, 33 fire.
So,
Alright,
Now with a roll.
That's actually above average. It's actually pretty fairly
No,
above
sorry, I was
average.
saying there was the one in there.
Okay, so the one who failed is the one who got fucking gutted.
Oh, that's.
So he's having a really bad time.
Oh, he might just be dead.
Oh well.
Alright, and then
How the fuck do all the things and all the guys in
Fail.
fucking full plate?
Fail.
What do you
Fail.
mean? They just all rolled fucking 19s and
Fail.
17s, except the one.
And
And then all the archers
ones
that have
deck.
20 decks are the okay. Thanks for.
Alright, so
This is stupid. I hate
you
D&D.
launch out Fireball that does 33 damage, and one moment. There we go. Your instinct about this guy being dead, you're fucking right.
Damn it. Oh well. Well, you probably wouldn't have surrendered anyways. I mean, hey, we can certainly give them the option of surrender.
The other three all pass, so they take half of 33, which is
rounded.
16.
No, it's rounded.
16.5 rounded down, so 6.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that
16.
makes sense.
Yeah,
Alright, so
Bad at math.
let me quickly. Alright, so that's that. And there we go. And the archers all failed, so they take the full 33.
Are they all dead?
They are not,
But they're hurting.
but they are fucking hurting.
I gotta go potty.
Hold on. My mouse is not cooperating with me.
Not a lot of things cooperate with you.
Story of my life. There we go. And is that it for you, Ami?
Bonus action shrug.
Bonus action, I'm a wizard.
Bonus action, I'm a wizard, so I don't do shit. I mean, I can move. I could move Isidore around, but no point in that. Just because.
Yeah.
Rosalina, you have done your turn because I messed
Yep.
up. Gale, one moment.
Still.
Oh, also, so as the moonbeam starts to shine down and Rosalina starts gutting the guy in front of her, Ami, you fire out a fireball, and as it impacts, Rosalina, the guy you are tearing into, just falls limp as you're tearing into him, as the fire engulfs him, and then proceeds to engulf you. But you being you are much better at just, who cares?
Yeah, I imagine like any burns that kind of show up on her start leaking this inky goop out too, and she doesn't seem to notice.
Gross.
Very gross.
As the fireball explodes, all of you notice that springing forth from the fire comes out little fire
Elemental?
specks that just start running away from the fire, cackling evilly.
What? That's
The
That's
dryad
never
did
happened.
say that. The dryad did say everything is alive,
strange,
and
though.
also,
Fair enough, I suppose.
What happened to not using fire, Ami?
Listen, nothing's going to catch. It's fine.
Got a little too excited.
Besides, it's an effective option. You don't. I'd say you'll learn when you're. I'd say you'd learn later, but you can't learn Fireball.
All right,
You'll learn
and
later, but you'll be
then-
there when it happens.
what's Gale doing?
Just one moment.
What the Gale doing?
What the wind doing?
What the gale doing?
What the wind doing?
doing?
Why it's so fucking windy?
Oh, the wind's actually quite nice out here in the forest. It's a bit chilly though. All right, so
No, Alex is outside again.
No, I'm not. I'm inside.
all right, so I'm just gonna use she's going to avoid the big angry woman who is dripping black blood. But she's
Fair.
going to cast Ice Storm.
Going to move mine out of the way.
Which is
and,
the same size as your fireball. It's just
Oh.
she's gonna not hit Rosalina with it.
Ah.
So it's just gonna be moved over like 2 squares to the left.
Yeah, but then like you met. Fair enough.
I hear the
Why the-
rock hard eyes.
Oh. 20 foot, 40 foot.
So
2d8 bludge, and 46 cold
So-
on a field save.
What's her?
this fucker has to make a deck save. That was 2 by accident, but he passed 19.
Badge. Stop fucking passing. Your badge.
And
The archers have to.
the archers
Bruh.
pass, fail, pass, pass.
I mean, they still take 2d8.
Yeah, well, they take
So-
half of 2d8.
Yeah,
Or
they take half the damage, so they take 2
2d6
bludgeoning, 6 cold.
No,
Damn.
it's 2d8.
It's 2d8 bludge and 46 cold.
Yeah.
So you have to roll the
Of which they take half.
Yeah,
Yes.
it
Yeah.
already
You have
rolled.
to roll the dice, hun.
The damage has been rolled. It's above the description that you posted.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
It's all good.
Okay,
Anyway.
so 2 bludgeoning, 6 cold on the people who passed. The knight passed, so that is 10 damage on him. The first archer passed, that's 10 damage on him. The second archer failed, so that is the full 16 damage on him. You passed, so that is the full damage on you, the half damage on you and you. There we go. Alright. And LOL Wizard Gale has no bonus action. All of those are skipped. Elwyn, now it is your turn.
Okay, well, this knight, the topmost knight, is gonna have a bad day.
Oh,
Alright. Show me how bad of a day he's gonna have.
Okay, bonus action, Hunter's Mark.
Oh.
no. Oh god.
Alright, he's marked.
You could track him. Wait, why didn't we just Wait a minute. Wait a minute. If we just fucking hunters marked them and just tracked them, we could have just followed them around and used this to our advantage. Potentially. Actually, no, because we're going to the group such cool. Anyways.
Go ahead and shoot them, Mr. Sharpshooter man.
Oh,
Of
what?
course you crit.
Good.
Of course
Oh.
you crit.
Well, I guess he. Can you just?
My guy, can
I don't-
you stop critting them?
Okay, no,
My
I mean,
guy.
roll the second one again, because they don't know the fuck we're here, so we would have advantage, probably.
Huh? What?
Roll your...
The first one has sneak attack, so your attacks have sneak attack, and so you would have advantage.
Yeah, re-roll the second one, crit fish.
So that's like
Wait, I don't have. What? Oh yeah. Oh well. Okay. Roll the second
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Just in case you
Just
do
crit fish.
Yeah, just in
'Cause-
case you crit again.
Yeah, just in
'cause
case you
never
get
fucking
another
know.
crit.
You-
Nope.
Hey,
Okay.
no, but also he's fucking
It
dead.
doesn't. It doesn't fucking matter
47
whether you crit or
damage.
not,
I
because
would have heard you not crit him into oblivion, but you know,
it
can't.
is what it is.
I thought we were here to kill the.
Oh yeah, just add 9 to that too from Harna's mark.
Three
I don't
3d
need to do
3.
that.
Well, here's the problem. That's an extra 3. That's another. It's 3d6 from the crit and then just the normal hit because it also doubles Hunter's mark. So roll
Oh,
another
doubles
d.
Hunter mark too.
Uh huh. Dear God.
You want to roll another d6?
That's a
Oof.
4.
Yeah, I mean I could if I wanted to. I could use my dragon's reaction to give it 5.
But dear fucking God.
You know what? Let's just do that. We're gonna hold on. Let me just do that real quick.
You just want to make sure they have the worst. They're already dead.
No,
Stop it. They're already dead. Literally that. Just
And
stop.
14
They're-
fire damage on top
Oh
of
my God. They're already dead. Stop, dude. They're already fucking
hold
dead,
on.
dude.
So it's 24 plus 7 plus 26 plus 9 plus 4 plus 14.
Yep.
Something like that.
So that's
84
47.
damage in one shot.
2 shots.
Two shots.
But
Two
but
shots.
also, what
yeah,
the
in 2
fuck?
shots, yeah.
Again, wits in fucking shambles. In
Pretty
heckin'
much.
shambles. In
Pretty
heckin'
damn much,
shambles.
dude. What the?
They're-
Dude,
they're
Fur is.
just-
Dude, Furt's gonna be pissed.
I sent them
Alright,
already.
so- Elwyn,
You just decapitated
you let
him.
loose 2 arrows. The first one catches this man right in the head. The
Yeah.
second one catches him in the chest.
Is the voice happy now?
He seems to sort of turn for a moment to look at where the arrow came from, and then just falls flat, face first, flat into the snow. As
God,
he falls, as he
God.
falls face first down into the snow, you see some small creature come running up to his body and pulls the arrow out of his head and then runs off again.
What? What?
Why?
Why?
Why
Well,
the,
shit.
Why the Fae? I hate the Fae are just stealing shit.
I love it.
I mean,
I fucking love it.
Look, I owe the Fae, so I'm okay with that.
can't even fucking argue with that. God damn it, Tyso. Stop providing an actual good argument of why you're just sniping people in the head. We might as well. Where's Ive's rifle when you need it? Good lord. Like we just should just give you that instead. Dear God, you're a menace.
Actual sniper.
Anyway.
Fucking hell, dude.
I mean, look, I told him, I said, if things go south, let me know. And things went south, so I shot him in the head.
It's not that they went south, that she made.
No, here's the thing though. They didn't want to leave, so she did it. And then Can was like, "You forced my hand, Amps." And then Amps was like, didn't say anything. He just.
Honestly, my headcanon is that Emps just went being OLO IRL and waited for Can to do her stuff.
He literally did being a whoa.
This is my headcanon for that moment.
Yep. You have no idea how excited I was to reveal the warlock levels.
You are a sneaky bitch. I'm sad. You don't have brutal critical because that could have been 3d10. On the other hand, fair enough.
I'm gonna just say I didn't know, but God, I was hoping you were gonna use Form of Dread with this as well.
Oh, 100% I was going to. If they
I
were going to
knew
leave,
you were
I was...
going to rage, but I didn't know. I wasn't 100% certain if you were gonna use Form of Dread.
Oh, I was going to terrify the shit out of them.
Okay, but yeah, that's my turn, by the way. So I guess we'll
Okay.
enter regular.
We're really gonna have to get you something like Merlin's bow. which can non-lethal from range.
All right, so
Dear God, man.
I'm not. Since it is surprise round, does he have to make his con save on his turn? I
What do you mean?
don't think so, because it just
Moonbeam.
skips their turn. They're
They're
not
no,
technically in
they
initiative yet.
they're on initiative. It's just that they are surprised, and by the extension
Okay,
of surprise, they are incapacitated, so
So
they
he
can't
will
do
have to
anything.
make his. He will
Yes.
have to make his con save.
Yes.
Is it an advantage? Disadvantage?
No. Because this
No,
is
I think
because
it's
this is
normal
a
con
because
save.
this is a
No, it
physical. Yeah. Incapacitated makes it so they can't take any action.
God damn it!
I like how he crit and rolls a 2. That's fucking hilarious.
The duality of dice. It can only be funnier.
I believe he
than it
still
would have
takes
meant.
half. So
Yes, he still takes half. This isn't Sick and Radiance.
So give
Hold
me
on.
give me your moonbeam so you can take half of it.
Bleh.
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 Man,
23
that's such a
half.
good moonbeam too.
23 half. That's 11.
Yeah.
Tyson joining the party is just like, I've seen so many crits.
And you've already seen a lot of fucking crits.
I love adding new members to Fate because it's just like, yes, high dice rolls, and then they fall down, and then we're in shambles. Let's go.
Jesus,
And
Anyway.
in the sky in shambles.
Oh wait, is that an attack? Is that an attack roll, or is it a damage roll? I don't fucking know. Hold on.
No.
That's a damage roll. Are you
No,
sure?
that's an
Yeah.
attack roll.
That's a D20 actually.
Oh yeah, that's an attack roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Why did it
This is
roll
a casual
D20 and not
D20.
Okay.
20
Fine.
damage.
7? Okay, 38. Half of 7 would be 3.
Round down, yeah.
All right. So they're going to be able to start acting now.
They better be terrified.
We should, yeah. Hold on,
Go
hold
ahead.
on, I'm gonna. Sorry, I just wanna roll. Just wanna roll damage, man. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
I mean, you could always just
Ignore
click
that.
the moonbeam title,
Yeah.
name on the thing. It should roll damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The
There you go.
Okay.
there you
Thank you.
go.
But yeah.
Don't ignore that. I didn't mean to. I was just. Don't worry about it.
All
Anyways,
right.
are they scared yet, Imps?
This guy, he's going to look around. He's going to look at Rosalina, and then he's going to look at where the fucking arrows and the fireball just came from, and he's going to move here and kind of shakily take a shot at Rosalina.
Shakily. LOL.
Because he has been spooked, and he's going to take 2 shots with his multi-attack.
Sounds good.
16,
Miss.
22.
Hits.
Alright, so 8 damage.
4 damage.
Yeah, because she's
Raging.
raging.
Yeah.
She
Yep.
takes half damage.
So when he fires those shots, the first arrow that misses, it looks like it's about to impact, but you notice the scale tattoo that was on her arm. You watch it like this ethereal hand reach out and grab the arrow out of the air.
Man, she's so fucking cool.
But the second one does manage to strike you, but you barely feel it in your rage and your desire to kill.
Yeah.
Rivius.
Hey DM, what if I just EB'd him in the face?
Go ahead and give me an EB.
I could just EB. Why would I move if I could just EB him in the face? Honestly, you know. This is 2. I need to roll 2, by the way,
Wait.
because I'm level 5.
Wait, what? Which one was the? Where was the one that Edwin killed?
This guy.
Because I thought he
No.
died in the fireball.
Oh no, this guy.
This guy
Yeah.
died
Yeah,
in the
that guy's
fireball.
dead.
This guy is hella
Yeah.
effing dead from
Yeah, that
the
guy.
Yeah,
arrows.
that guy's why
That guy should.
Yeah, that guy's supposed to be dead.
Okay.
Oh wait, I
I-
should have moved my.
I completely forgot to actually apply the damage to him from.
Okay, I
So-
take back my Eldritch Blast so I can move.
I mean,
my
you can
move.
redirect it at this guy if you want, or one of the archers.
No,
I just
here's the
Repeat the
thing.
rolls.
It's an action to move Moonbeam, hun.
Okay.
I mean, at this
I
point, I
just
think we
went-
should just try and intimidate them because yeah, I think it'd be a smart idea for them to run if they, wanna, live.
Huh? Yeah.
I
hold
mean,
on,
they
hold
can
on.
they can stay and they can make a lovely red pigment for the snow behind them.
But also the dead
Red
is good
doesn't
for
go.
the
Red doesn't
environment.
go well. Red doesn't go well with white.
It's good for the environment, apparently.
Don't.
Out of character.
Look,
No.
this is Faye approved. Okay, this is Faye approved.
Anyways,
Murder.
I move my
Hey.
Moonbeam and then I'm coming for them.
I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you.
He's waddling.
Coming, Diddy.
Anyways, Cerebius would be like, have you considered our
You can
friend
move forward one more square if you want as well.
Have you considered our friend's proposal?
Feel free
No?
to give me an intimidation.
I mean, he's probably if they don't listen, he's gonna freaking come for them. That's a +1, by the way. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
They do look very shaken. Just as in general, they look incredibly shaken.
I rolled a 6 on my intimidation. If I
Anything else? Bonus action?
No, my wait, I have a bonus action. No. Well, bonus action. No, I can't summon Moonbeam. Can I summon Moonbeam? I mean, not Moonbeam. Spirit weapon.
I don't think that's necessary for this fight, to be perfectly honest with you.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. Well, then LOL. I don't have a bonus action. Somehow.
Welcome, brother.
I don't have a bonus action. There's not.
Alright. No bonus action?
I mean, I don't have a bonus action. I mean, I can shield the faith, but I won't.
Also,
I don't have it prepared.
Uh,
I don't
well,
have
no.
it prepared somehow.
Ami, it is your turn.
So, how fucking shaken do these fuckboys look?
I mean, they look pretty fucking shaken right now. They are barely holding on to their morale. What left of it there is.
He's coming.
The wizard is coming for you.
He's
Anyway.
coming for you. I'm
Anyway.
also coming, but also I have 25 flying speed, so you know.
Just a hovering halfling.
Yeah,
Anyways,
just a
I'm
little
gonna
puppy.
target this guy and target that guy with 3 scorching rays.
Alright, give me 3 scorching rays. Ouch,
That's
that
a-
first one. The other
hold
2
on.
hit though.
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold on.
Bountiful
hold
luck.
on,
Oh,
Hold on.
Bountiful luck.
I need to reread this. Yeah.
You can use your reaction to let me reroll that.
Yeah. I use my action, DM.
Wowie, that's very
Wow.
cool.
That's actually pretty nice. Holy shit.
I almost fucking clicked Sickening Radiance. That would have been funny. Still misses. That was
But
a
at least it's
fucking 4. Pain
At least-
Pecco.
Yeah.
Anyways. 13 fire damage. 13 fire damage to this knight.
Which one was it? This guy?
This guy.
This guy?
All right, so
Excuse
13
me.
fire damage. All right, there you
Yes.
go. As you launch 3 scorching rays, one of them flies a little bit wide, and as it flies off into the tree line, you see some fire spirits just leaping off of it and diving into the trees.
That can't be good.
You
But
should
the other two
apologize
impact
now.
directly into his chest.
We should probably apologize for that.
Yes, I shall do my scribes thing. Anyways, intimidation check. You know, if you just run, this makes it a lot easier on everyone. Intimidation! God! Where is my intimidation proficiency? God damn it!
Relatable mood, brother. I also rolled
All
a
right,
5.
anything else from Ami?
No, because LOL wizard.
Rosalina.
She's going to strike. She's gonna swing twice at this man.
All right, give me your 2 swings with that glaive of yours.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't mean to click it.
Honestly, something should have. Frankly, I should have known something was up when you crit, and it wasn't
That-
3d10.
That unfortunately does not hit.
Okay.
I mean, you did crit first attack,
Don't
and
you
then
have
hit.
reckless attack?
I do.
Do you want to use
I
it?
completely forgot. Damn, can I?
Generally,
Sure, I will let
Yeah.
you use your reckless attack for that roll.
All right.
The
so
first
just
one doesn't matter because you already technically rolled that with advantage, but the second one you can re-roll. All right, that hits.
So that is 21 because it doesn't count for the rage damage.
dear God,
Alright.
that's so disgusting, dude. What's the +2 mod?
It's a
Uh,
+2 glaive.
Yeah,
no, well,
plus
because it already has +2 magic. And there, but
Rage.
there's a
Rage.
so no, unlike the 19, just the 19. 1d10 plus 5 strength plus 2 mod plus 2 magic.
the fuck? Hold on. Does that account for the rage already? It shouldn't.
Wonka?
5 strength +2 modifier +2 magic.
Because the +2 magic is obvious the fact it's a +2 glaive.
I guess it does account. I guess it counts for the. Interesting.
Okay,
Alright.
so
It's
My bad.
19.
all right, let me give.
I did not think. I did not think that accounted for the rage. I apologize.
Oh,
How does
why
it
you
know?
ask? I don't know.
No,
That's-
here's the
You
thing.
might want to check the macro later.
No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
1d10 +5
Oh,
+2
'cause it-
+2.
+2
No,
from the
it
glaive.
doesn't count. It doesn't count.
Yeah,
Because
no,
plus-
it's the
plus
+2 from
5
the glaive because the glaive, it's +2
But-
to attack and damage rolls.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
but
gain
that's
2
2
plus
from
2s
magic.
Yeah, you gain 2 +2s then.
What the fuck?
'Cause that would be the +2 from magic.
Okay,
on
so
the...
it's still the 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's
That's
the
weird.
modifier?
Yeah.
Check the macro?
That's what I'm looking at right now.
Something's
anyway,
hacking
so-
weird.
So 19. Because I
Sorry,
drag.
if you go to TM.
Yeah, because I dragged the macro directly from Roll20's thing. So
That's weird.
That's very weird.
How does it know you're raging?
I don't know. Anyway,
Anyways,
Especially since you didn't
Anyway,
put it on your token.
I did not.
very strange.
very
We'll
strange
have to figure that out later.
The machinations of Roll20 are an enigma.
Indeed. Anything else, Rosalina?
Going to do the intimidation, and
Now, does she have advantage? Because holy fucking shit, big fuck off monster lady, monster looking lady,
Yeah, she can definitely have advantage considering she.
just mauled one of their commanders or
yeah.
knights.
After that transformation, yeah.
Actually, I know this is probably superficial, but wisdom save on that dude. See if he's frightened.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Good point.
I mean, he's doesn't have a great save. He fails.
So he's frightened.
He's frightened.
He is-
He's gonna leave. He has to leave.
He's gonna leave.
Yeah,
And
as
then
He isn't
get blew
okay.
up.
He isn't I wouldn't amp him.
as she like takes a swing, she basically looks him dead in the eyes and goes. It basically goes, if you stay here, you're going to be nothing more than maggots for the soil and food for my belly. Leave.
Okay. 13. Yeah. The DC for this has been very low. You guys just haven't been able to meet it.
Yes,
So-
we rolled times.
Yeah.
Rosalina, along with the frightened condition on him, he just screams out, "Flee, men! Let's get out of this damned place! It's not worth it!" And he is going to fucking run the fuck away. Does he have to act unterrified on his turn as a reaction? Or is it on his turn that he moves away?
On his turn.
Alright, so on his
So-
turn he will run away.
Yeah, effectively he has to run away from the source of his fear if he can visually see it. So long as he sees Rosalina, he's running.
Alright. Anything else? Any bonus action?
Nope. That's it.
Oh.
Alright. Gail's just gonna say, "Yeah, get out of here," and she's just gonna fire a red frost at this guy, and she hits.
Oh my god. Gale! You're making them run away. You're making them run away slower. And they've already given up. Do not attack an enemy who has already surrendered. And it's fleeing.
Sorry, not used to fighting.
It's fine.
She get a
You
little
are-
excited.
It is understandably excited. But it does not
Alright,
do
this
as much
guy
damage.
who has had his movement reduced by
10.
10 is going to slowly run away. And this guy moving at full pelt is gonna fucking book it out. Elwyn.
We have
I
two
will be nice, but I will ready an attack in case they don't flee.
Alright, so you're ready an attack for if any of them don't flee.
Yeah.
We now have fucking 2 warlock dips in our party. I hate this. This is
Thank
Somewhere-
you for joining the fighting clan.
Somewhere-
I appreciate you.
Somewhere Pi is just like screaming
problem.
into the abyss.
Anyways, this guy has to make a con save.
Yes, this guy has to make his con save. Boop. He fails horribly. Give me your damage roll, please.
Hold on. Ignore this roll. That's a 7.
radiant. So that is boop.
He can leave. He's not gonna. Rivius isn't going to attack him anymore.
Give me.
You can also drop Conk on Moonbeam if you want.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
going to. He's going to flee.
I'm gonna drop. DM, before this guy's turn, I'm gonna drop Kong Kong from Moonbeam.
All right, so you drop concentration on Moonbeam.
Yeah, so he doesn't have to make the con save.
All right, just as a moment, as the Moonbeam dissipates, you see some sprites coming out of the bushes carrying bowls, and as it dissipates, they just seem to go, "Aw." And
Okay, never mind. Leave it up. Leave it up.
Yeah, actually, I leave it up.
He'll just
leave it
read
up.
it.
Okay.
A lot of retconning going on this session.
I leave it up so the Fae can,
Or
start
move it, or you
listen,
can move it.
True.
Listen.
Move it.
Listen, I can't move it. It's not my turn.
Oh,
Jay,
yeah.
you right. Jay, you right.
Anyways, He has to make a wisdom save. He has to make a con save because Ribius is trying to be on the good side of the Fae because Army said that they fucked up. So you know, fight.
Alright, Constitution save. 9, he fails. Give me damage.
Don't roll high, please.
He's
That-
dead.
That's high.
Like-
The feck.
That's a heck.
He turns to try to attempt to flee from Rosalina and just is met with just the full beam of moonlight, and he just falls over at Rosalina's feet.
Okay, so what are the sprites doing? Are they collecting?
As with the moonbeam there, they walk up to the moonbeam with their bowls, and they just seem to start scooping at the beam with their bowls, and then they turn around and walk back into the bushes with a glowing bowl filled with moonlight.
Ribius would stand there confused, but afterwards he would just drop conch.
Have all of them got what they wanted?
Okay, DM, have
There,
they
there,
got
there is a full parade of them coming to collect moonlight. It's
Oh
going
my
to take a minute.
God.
It's gonna take a
It's
while.
gonna take a hot minute.
Okay, he's gonna keep it up so they can collect moonlight, I guess.
All
But
right,
as
I
soon
take
as
it.
you're
I take it.
done-
All of you. I take it. All of you are just gonna leave your turns till this guy leaves the fucking map.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I was
that
like,
is the end of initiative.
I was about to go. Rosalina's gonna run him off for until he gets further away.
Rosalina just sort of chases him intimidatingly.
She basically goes almost full low crouch and just fucking blitz him.
Question, DM. What are the fairies doing with my dragon spirit?
With the dragon spirit?
Yeah, Sojourn is here.
Are they messing with Sojourn?
They actually leaving Sojourn relatively alone. You see a few of them watching him with interest, but none of them are approaching him or anything.
Okay, I was just wondering if they're like messing with him or like picking off his scales or something.
Nah, they're not being mean to him.
This thankfully isn't Pokemon, where fairy obliterates dragon, and it's
Yeah, I
not
know.
even close.
I'm so confused why they're collecting moonlight from Moonbeam.
I mean, they're Fae. It's
By the way, so if I
Every-
use Cure
and it-
Wounds on if I use Cure Wounds on you on you in that form, is it gonna hurt you?
No.
no.
Yeah,
Not on
as you're approaching her, effectively, you watch as she's taking the glaive and basically just fucking beating the shit out of one of the bodies for a moment before the form dissipates, and she kind of reverts back to normal, but she kind of seems there's a bit of a moment of confused look on her face before she kind of looks around and goes, "Did we scare them off?"
Yeah.
Yes. In large part thanks to you. Is that
Heal for 8, I guess.
whatever that transformation trick of yours was?
What transformation?
You didn't notice the whole transforming into monstrous, almost dreadful look.
She raises an eyebrow at you.
I don't have any.
No.
I don't have any illusion magic on hand, so I can't replicate it. But
Also, I forgot to mention this earlier in the description of the transformation too. The tattoo on her back of that snow white stag shifts to this gangrel creature that seems to be wearing the vestige of that stag.
you're no normal barbarian. That seems certain.
Mm-mm. I'm glad I'm different.
Whether or not how much it is
Mm,
Which are good.
no.
I don't
Well,
have
I know.
prestidigitation, unfortunately.
I know I said it's not exactly my area of expertise, but I'd love to sit down with you sometime and talk about your people more, because
Of course, I would love to discuss more of our traditions. Though, I believe the I believe the priority is getting to where we need to go. No.
I
Yes.
have a
Yeah.
question. I have a question, DM.
Yes, go ahead.
Can I drop conch yet?
Yes, they have stopped collecting moonlight. You may drop your concentration on Moonbeam.
Drop my concentration on Moonbeam. Oh, dude, he's gonna when they make camp, he's gonna fucking talk to Saloon about this.
Well,
Oh.
well, we should be back on our way. No,
Yeah.
more will can't stay here for too long. I'll send more.
Well, we're in the right section of the forest, so hopefully we can
Yes,
find
that we
whoever
are.
it is we're looking for soon.
Yes, I would prefer to find them sooner or later. Well, sooner rather than later. So, let us make haste.
Indeed.
Indeed.
The. Yeah.
Right. So as you continue on, Elwyn, as you call over Sojourn, and he flies over to you, one of the sprites in the tree sort of throws a small red ball at Sojourn, and it just sort of bounces off his back, and then the sprite just sort of claps.
What is? I mean, does the orb do anything?
It's a ball.
Nah, just a ball.
It's just a ball.
Is the Fae coming to pick it back up, or?
Just
Yeah, after a bit, she comes to pick up the
Okay.
ball and flies back up into her tree.
Okay. Yeah, I just look at Sojourn. I'm just like, I'm sorry, but can you please be on your best behavior?
I don't even think he fucking registered the ball hitting him, to be perfectly honest, because if a Faye was throwing it, that shit had to be tiny. I'm gonna be hundo with you.
It's a small red and white ball with a little button.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
With a little button engraving.
Squint. Squint.
I'm squinting at you, Imps.
I'm.
What do you
I feel-
mean?
Elwyn doesn't understand the implications of this.
I don't either. This is what I'm being fed by a biomech.
God.
He's having some fun.
God damn it. I'm gonna slap some sense in that biomech later. God damn it. Basically, what Andromeda is baiting you into do, that red and white ball with a button engraving on it, that's a joke about a Pokeball. You know, the main thing you capture Pokemon
I
in.
see, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
capturing the dragon. Yeah, fucking goddamn it, Andromeda.
I can tell you now, she wouldn't have made that joke if you didn't talk about Pokemon a moment ago.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh god.
But goddamn it, Andrea.
One of the things I didn't say that she did mention was a gathering of sprites, and they all started eating popcorn.
Cute.
Only reason I didn't include that is because popcorn doesn't exist here yet. But there is a gathering of sprites that was watching you guys fight, as you could see by the ones that came to collect moonlight.
I'm so
Oh, this is so wonderfully confusing. It is amazing.
I love being here, but also
God, I don't want to leave.
Man.
Is this what the Feywild is like? Is this what the Fey... Man.
Welcome to the Feywild of Elerian, built by me and Andrea.
This is great. I love this.
This is incredible. Andrea's doing a great job. You hear me, Andrea? You're doing a great job.
Anyways, we can get to praising the biomech after session.
Yes, which we are about to do.
We have 20 more minutes. Fuck you. Fuck you. 20 more minutes. Fetch.
We
Bravo.
we started at 3.
I that's the joke. We're past the end of session, but we so commonly go for 4 hours now.
We do, yeah.
So
But no, that is
Fuck
going
you.
to be the end of the session.
fuck you.
Cog.
Hit! Madge!
Fuck
Madge!
you. I
Hit!
want more.
Hit! Madge! Let us
Yes,
see
and
some
you will get
stories
a good amount more because, as I said, we are going to be spending quite a few sessions in the Bright Forest.
Okay,
Yeah, but I
have
want
you
more.
con-
Yeah, but I want more now.
But have you considered we play game more?
Yeah.
I'm hoping we meet Tatiana.
Uh,
Wrong module.
mm,
Wrong world.
Wait, I mean,
See the
Yeah.
joke. See the joke is Tatiana is the name of Strahd's former wife. Well, would have been wife. Should have things not happened.
oh,
That was-
Tatiana, the queen of fairies.
That's
Yeah, Tatiana.
oh that
Isn't
oh
Tatiana.
oh I know
it's not
I know
Tatiana, it's
oh I
Irina. It's
oh I know
Irina,
it.
isn't it?
Well,
Oh, no,
no.
Tatiana was the name
It's the
of
former.
the woman in the painting. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, former. Irina is the current goal of Strahd, but I know her as Titania.
Tatiana, yeah, she's a.
It's pronunciation difference,
Yeah, I know.
but yes, Titania, easily. Titania.
Words.
Words, English suck, everything suck. TLDR, Queen of Fairies is powerful.
Anyway, fun sesh.
Very gook sesh. Let's move the general quickly. So, a